Morning, good morning, good morning. I was trying to find the volume. I hope everyone had a great night's rest and are ready to charge into the what is it? Hump day, hump day, hump day. It's almost over. Okay, so let's see. Oh, What is what is that on my? Oh shit, that looks like a cockeyed muskrat. A wet cockeyed muskrat. Have you guys had any uh, cockeyed muskrats sightings uh, since yesterday? What is going on? Let me let you guys jog your memories of, of this cockeyed muskrat. A cockeyed red muskrat. Look like a cockeyed burnt muskrat. Hey, Auntie Donna. Hey, Nene the Goat. Hey, Southern Nobleman. Hey, Sandra. Good morning, Emily Nay. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, Patrice Cunningham, Internet Granny. Hey, Marvelous Me. Hey, Tay Bay Forever 17. Okay. Good morning, Sandra. Hi, Love Chicken. Good morning, T. Evan. Nobody cares harder. You could say hello when you walk in. You just come in, laugh, and nobody cares harder. Well, thank you for being here. Okay, DJ Craig B. Craig B. Good morning, Jessinet. Okay, thank you guys for being here. I would like it if you would thumbs up the video. I would greatly appreciate it. So, let me see. What is going on in the YouTube streets? Um, I I'm noticing that Ness was a no-show. Ness was no. Has she said that she's going to have a lighter schedule? I'm used to Ness coming on, quite more frequently than she has been right now. So Ness did not come on. I noticed that. Strangely, it was Pizarro's husband's birthday, she made sure she came on and told you guys that it was her husband's birthday, and so she spent a little time with you guys. Um, there was a muskrat, a red muskrat. Well, I digress. I think that they were so self conscious of being a red muskrat on Bree's channel that they decided better when they didn't get the reaction that they were expecting. You know, I got treated to a um, I got treated to a monologue of the burnt muskrat over at the end of Brianna's channel, and it was very wordy. It was very nonsensical. It was very about me, 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 me. So I see that that sabbatical did not do that person any good, and there's the stance of they're bad and they don't care and they're just gonna let it flow. And then it was a whole bunch of word salad that no one could decipher because they are a person with no receipts and want to come out and do a whole lot of word banner. But okay, so she's a bad bitch. Okay, she's a bad bitch, and we have not been able to anything uh, have not been able to understand anything Miss the Miss Muskrat has said up until this moment. Okay, them, they, y'all. Yes, we have not been able to decipher anything other than they seemed like they went into the Mississippi mud uh, and buried a old tired ass wig and then decided to come and in that clay soil and decided to come on and use that as a motherfucking photo. So that's all I got out of that whole thing, and nothing, a whole nothingness of it. But they seem to be up on what's going on YouTube. Didn't miss a beat about some stories about maybe that's why they're still crazy because maybe they just uh a whole name change once again. Nothing's changed. Maybe that's why they're still crazy. Maybe that's why because they have not missed the beat in talking about even some obscure characters on YouTube. How are they up on that? How are they keeping up with that? Because they're still a crazy ass bitch who's up here bullshit. Not one beat. Hey, Miami Popo. Uh, I did see that person. Oh, that's a muskrat? Yes, that's a muskrat. Okay. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, and I hope you're having happy, uh, a happy hump day. She's a virus that won't go away. Yes. Oh my God. Um, so nothing but that. Now, riddle me this. How is it that how I don't understand the connection? So we know we had a lot of things going on. We had a lot of moving parts, a lot of videos going on, but I just really don't could get the connection of why Big Sixty had come out with a video um hot mad as if somebody had mention her in any of this. Hot mad as if Kimmy had said something to her. What was she mad about? Can somebody jar my memory because surely I missed it. As mad as Big Sexy came out talking about what was done to her in this instance of something that had absolutely nothing to do with her, as far as I remember watching and seeing. So, can somebody tell me what made Big Sexy want to come out here and drop her belly on Kimmy? Can somebody tell me? I really need to know. Good morning, the real K Fit. Nobody. Muskrat love. Okay. Nobody knows. So it was a whole bunch of nothingness, and I don't do dumb commentary, so I don't do made up storylines. I don't do commentary from someone who want to trying to be prevalent. I mean, good God, it's enough to try to find your own content and do content. So who's going to do lazy content of some shit that's been washed, rewashed, resaid, and who's going to get mad about something when there's absolutely nothing to this story. A whole nothing but okay. Let's do a story on the non-story that story was. How about that? We're going to do a story about what a non-story that was, because not absolutely nothing was said about her, but she comes out mad, holding her belly up, ready to let it go and bounce down on the heads of others. And I mean, the belly is big enough to bounce down on several heads. If you're sitting, shoulder to shoulder, I'm sure 3 or 4 people would get hit by that belly if she raised it up. But I digress. Okay. Let's take it back. So it had nothing to do with her, but she came out here. I don't want to be friends with everybody who friends with her. Okay, so the friends with her. What is friends with her? Because let's be clear, because I don't think that this person has any idea of what it is to have a friend, be a friend, or anything like that. So let's try to drill down on what does she mean by friend? Does she mean somebody who's hidden her bestie's link? Is that what she means by a friend? So did you let your bestie know this? Oh, is that what you mean by a friend? Okay, so ODS. I didn't talk to them about it. Okay, so you gave them their notice. So Pizarro, Pizarro, you got your notice from Brianna about who you can and cannot have on your platform. Is that what we're to understand? Is that because she is so insecure about Kimmy that you got your notice about who you can and cannot have on your platform? That's interesting. That is real interesting. Just two dumb, two dummies out here have nothing to say, no comment. But let's take it back a little further. So it's the same motion that she had when she found out about group chat, which what is the starting point of Brianna to be mad about it? It has to have nothing to do with her. So then she has to have a reason to come at somebody and banish them, to vanquish them, to get rid of them in a broad, sweeping fashion. So it was Yaya that time, and she not fucking with nobody who fucking with anybody in the group chat. So does this sound familiar? Wash, rinse, repeat. Okay, good luck with that, girl, because just like you was trying to come back and act like you didn't say the shit that you said to Yaya, we will be waiting for you to say and explain how you didn't say that shit to Pizarro and to ODS. We're gonna wait on that. We're gonna sit up there and see you being ignored by the motherfucker who you don't want to be have anything to do with, and then steady call their name to try to draw them into conversations with you like you did Yaya. Okay, we're gonna sit there and watch you do that in real time once again, because you don't want to be bothered with certain people, but then you sit up, yeah, how you doing, yeah, yeah, did you ever do that, yeah. Goodbye. Good morning, Miss T Velocity. Good morning, Angie. Um, Nova, good morning. Uh, Informant Sugar, hello. Um, Let me see who else I have. Thank you for sharing me out. Good morning, Kings Mina. T Evans. Okay, so No, there was no nest sighting. There was not really anything happened on the YouTube streets, especially with those two cows. Um, Hold on one second. I have to sneeze. Did I miss anything? I, you can miss a lot when you're trying to get through idiots. She should wear uh, black all the times. Makes one smaller. I wear black all the time. But you're small, you're bony. It's not the black that makes you look small. It's your bad vision of you, and you can't see in the mirror clearly. So therefore, therefore, you think you appearing smaller. Okay, okay, okay. I don't think I saw any Kimmy live yesterday. I thought I would see a Kimmy live. I don't even think Flickr went live. I didn't. I'm not a member, so I would have to manually check it in, but I didn't. I didn't hear anything. I don't know nothing that's going on in the YouTube streets. Is it anything going on in the YouTube streets that I am missing? Uh, what say you guys? Let me check. Let me see something. Uh Deanna didn't go live. Reed is going to go live and put her theories out and forward, but uh, not much has been going live. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Okay, let me see. Hold on, just a second. Now, Very Carrie, is Very Carrie here? Very Carrie, are you here? Are any mods here? I Yeah, I have absolutely nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Uh, it's a lot going on with Kimmy, and I really can't get into this Shikimi. So, this seems like the whole point in purpose of Shikimi is to get on people's chat and just talk about them and yell nonsensical things that he has no way of knowing about anybody on here, and they keep him around and around and around and around. So at this point, is the content creator who keeps inviting him up to talk to their subscribers or other beef sector content creators disrespecting these people who are talked to that way as much? Because of course you can have anybody up on your channel, but I guess it doesn't matter if they're non-beef sector, beef sector. I guess sector be damn. Just curse out people that you have no information, no idea about, and just be a total nuisance to subscribers and content creators alike. Is that where we are in the beef sector with this? Because this is like really going on uncontrolled, unabashed. He's the co-host on damn near every show over here in the beef sector. I especially one, because people are too lazy to have any real content that they're still reporting on a slow person with children who's filming themselves in crisis situations as if that's entertainment. So they have no content. Filming a woman who is obviously in the throes of mental illness and reporting on it as if it's entertainment. Which one of those are the crazy people? We have to start looking at what people are putting out here as entertainment. Are you guys entertained by that? So knowing that this woman is mentally ill and she's stressing her child out and putting her child in a stressful situation, would it amaze you if something unfortunate happened to that child and she comes on and she's filming it as usual? And then at what point do you not participate in these types of things, these unfortunate acts, these unfortunate incidents that are put out here for fodder and discussed as if, well, I guess that is the person you would have to discuss to make yourself feel better than anyone. So you have to go to the lows of discussing that unfortunate situation to make yourself feel better. And that's unfortunate. Maybe you ought to turn your fucking focus on yourself if it makes you feel that much better. And contributing to whatever, child. It's disgusting. Okay, so I don't understand why Shikimi is still a focus on here. I really don't. Yeah, speaking of another unfortunate, yes, uh, came back, had a sabbatical, had not changed anything at all. Still talking that, and I ain't mad, and I'm just gonna let it fly, and I'm just gonna do this, and ain't nobody was worried about when they did that to me, and so I'm just gonna let it fly, and everything is gonna be everything, and wherever the parts fly, that's where it's going to be. And it said absolutely nothing. Yeah. Only thing changed was that fucking funky ass wig that she had on. That was the only thing that changed. It's just I'm exhausted by them putting. I'm exhausted by them putting. No, they put whatever they want to. If they have nothing else to talk about, they have nothing else to talk about. Speaking of mental illness, but see, what did you expect for a person who does a show like this to talk about? What do you expect her to talk about? The ignorance is on full display. So, do you expect her to have anything of value to say? Do not vote. Your voting doesn't matter. Intel. The simple fact that she wrote Intel after that sentence says a lot. Says a lot. Good morning, Miss Toby. Okay. We know that she would not be off of here for 2 weeks with no reason. Well, is there a reason? Says she flew out of town to the next. Okay. Says she flew out of town to the next state. So, mm, okay, okay. After hearing what Trump said, he wants to pardon cops like the one that unalived that woman. I'm definitely voting. Mhm. Hold on, just ridiculous. Hold on. Excuse me. That's the dumbest things I've ever seen, especially from someone who has benefited from certain government programs. Yes, and don't want to do anything to contribute to keeping their own government programs that they'll live off of, that for free. They don't, they, but you guys are the dummies. You guys are the dummies. You know, it's you guys who are so stupid and came on here and bragged about all the government food stamps that they got during the pandemic at $800 a month, no less. It's you guys who are worried about where you're going to live and how you're going to pay the full cost of your housing. You guys are the dummies. You guys are the dumb. It's not her fault that you dumb motherfuckers want to get up and go to work and pay taxes. How many times have you heard that come out of that one's mouth? Y'all stupid for getting up and going to work. How many times you actually heard that come out of her mouth? How many times you have heard her say prior to this that she did not vote? But nothing has come across her that makes her feel that, oh, wait a minute, this time may be different. This may be some real serious, scary things going on here. So let me see what it takes to register to vote. She probably go up there to the polls if she get a hair up her ass at the last second and go up there and not even register, not even do anything to vote. She doesn't even know it's a whole process because she does not care. Just give me what you're gonna give me for free. And I'll work the rest out. I'll get my weed money by going live and saying I want crab legs and all this type of stuff. So just give me. That's why a bitch like that finds it so easy to, to to actually pretend like that she is craving for crab legs 7 days a week. A crab boil, not just crab legs, like a whole crab boil 7 days a week. So she's not saying, "Hey, I need $20 or $30." No, she's asking you for they that much. I got $60. I need a little more. They like 90 cents. Don't even know the price of a crab boil, but this bitch has you to believe that she needs to eat a crab boil every day to make up for her not working, for her not voting, for her not being in school, for her not doing anything for herself, but fucking give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. A give me ass dumb bitch sitting up here talking. I thank God. Let me see how many people in this live. Thank God at the time it was only 67 people in that chat. Okay, so yeah, but doesn't she realize? Never mind. No, she doesn't realize. I bet she'd vote if they said you have to register to vote to get benefits. I bet you she'd vote then. She did the same commentary 4 years ago. Don't do not vote. She always does that shit. Okay. Miss P does this for shock value, but you guys watch. So you like it, love it. I don't watch. I saw the title of this video. I mean, what is it really to even watch? You're right. 67 people were in there taking in this bullshit. 67 people of like-minded individuals. And I don't know if the numbers got more, and they give like dummies. Okay, exactly. I don't know if the numbers were more, but it's just really unfortunate that you have someone who pretends like they're raising black girls uh, in this world and doesn't realize all the opportunities they're trying to wipe out for her black girl's future. Let's talk about that. Let's not talk about okay. I don't care what they're doing about me because I'm too dumb and I'm too lazy. I'm not going to learn that. I'm just going to sit up on my ass. I'm not going to do anything. But no, uh, no need to preserve the rights of anything for her actual daughters who's going to be growing up in this world. How about that? Her alleged daughters. How about that? Well, Dominique says it's not shock value. She's been doing it for years now. She That's how she really feels. So, okay, if that's how she really feels, if you do not believe in voting, how do you believe in going and signing up for government assistant programs? How I don't understand how those two things are the same. I don't understand that. Her and Snoop dissed the military veterans too. Okay, so we know that Snoop is an idiot. We see it every time she attempts to write a sentence and actually pass herself off as an educator. A day school worker is not an educator. So you dissing military veterans, it's this silliness. Somebody should have made you two dummies either sign up for further education. I Community college, start you off in community college or start you off in the service. It's unfortunate that right now it they have made it where people from 18 to 27 are automatically enrolled in the uh, automatically enrolled on in some type of draft. See, you are the type of dummies who needed to be drafted. You guys needed to be forced to go into the selected service to make you do something, to make you and take your big sexy with you. Since she just learned how to make her bed last year. All of you guys should have been elected to actually have to leave your parents' house at the age of 18. And if you're not going to school, you're going to go into some type of service or selected service because at least one of you would have made to make your bed before the age of 35. At least. Okay, that's all I'm saying. S- And this one right here on some obscure more I don't even know where I would find a place that's streaming this channel and thinking like she has made her big debut on a show that was probably filmed in 3 or 4 days that's going to last maybe 2 or 3 weeks and she made thought she made her big one Snoop and sitting up there it's funny. I was over at somebody else's. I was over at somebody else's channel, and then here she was up there, talking, and then she started getting tomatoes from the chat. And she started, fighting and telling people that they are nothing and they've never done anything. And they're old. Snoop, aren't you like 44, 40, 47, 40 between 44 and 47? Are you not old yourself? If you call me old, that means you're equally as old. Bitch, you're in. I'm just like, wow. And she's in her 20s, but you think she's in her 20s because she's on some ghetto hood rat show of people who are given some unprofessional security, a whole lot of liquor, allowed to do any drug that they want, and then sit up here and create conflict and have issues with each other, fight, pull out hair, and all the rest. See, This is the this is the person who is telling everybody in their chat that you haven't done anything with your life. This one. This one. You don't have any money. So how is it that someone who wrote a hoopty to be up under Don Cato at MU's court, which had what? Absolutely nothing to do with her. When MU went to court with Kiki and herself about a restraining order. So why is it that she drove a hoopty? She said she was hoping it would make it, but nobody else has done anything, and nobody else has money since she got probably like $3,000 to $5,000 to film this ghetto hood ratchet TV show. So we are to believe that Snoop has made it. Snoop has really, really made it. Let's dig down on this. Okay, so we know that the actual celebrities who work for Mona Scott Young at VH1 are making something like $1,200 per episode. Some of their biggest stars is making peanuts. So we are to believe that Lady Snoop non-spelling ass. Even they even gave her a contract. What did they do? They took a motherfucking handful of letters and threw them on some paper, and Snoop signed her contract. Snoop read and signed that to be her contract. I believe that's what how she would read. She'd be like, "Oh, thank you, sir. That's a good contract." And then you child. So some motherfucking, you know how the kids have those magnetic letters and stuff that they use to spell things. They took that shit and threw it out on the floor, and Snoop bent over and slammed the floor while they filmed up her dress. See, it's that type of production. You know, let's be real. Okay, so anyway, hello. It's about to go down. Uh, uh, I've never seen you over here. Thank you for coming over. Hey, Mike Lewis, how are you? Snoop, looking like a walking coat rack with big shoes, with a long base. Okay, okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. Okay, not old. Is that a read? It's yeah, old. She always. These people are just. Okay, so I I went off. Now these two dummies are up there talking about why it's okay not to vote. View, you got to go up. Why view got to go up? No better benefits in New York City if you're not working. Let's be clear. See, because this dumbness that is displayed, you would think that, well, they don't need no benefits. They need to work to get benefits, but there's a downside to that. Okay, so you're on benefits, but you got to go to work to get these benefits. So if you're a young mother, you're not going to have the time to uh, bond with your baby. You're not going to have time to teach your baby things. You're going to have to actually send your baby where before the baby is in school. You're going to have to send that baby off to childcare. So childcare is very expensive. So where are you going to get that money from? That money is going to come from a whole entire separate program that needs to be set up and spend money to have somebody care for your infant child, instead of having a program that you as the mother can go to bond with your child and learn how to be a good mother. If you're going to spend money at something, but no, you're going to put them in another government program with people who may not even give a damn about your child. It's just like a hole in the slot, and I get that much money for watching this stranger's child. So, do you understand why there are so many children who are meeting bad fates in some of these uh, government funded uh, child care facilities? So, so you have to get up. You have to, in most instances, a lot of these mothers don't have transportation. They must catch these communal buses that they don't care what time you get off. You got to wait until the last person get off, and so you are away from home that much longer because the bus don't leave until Sari May get off of work, and that's 2 hours after you, and then you got to drive. It may be from in a place that's not close to where you live, and you're on the bus, and all of these hours are taken away from learning how to parent your kids, which they would better serve you to learn how to parent your kids, or your kids just being in the hands of strangers, and then you got to turn around, get up, and do it all over again. So communal bus. They have those buses. Uh, they have free daycare from the state. Okay, so and what's good about that? So if the daycare is free to them, it's not free. The daycare worker has to be paid. It's not free to uh, have the kid in there. See, that's more state money going to take care of the kids because you want to teach them a lesson that they must work to get benefits. Now, if their kids is at a school age where they can come home from school, I mean, shit. I remember when we grew up, they called us. They didn't call us nothing. They called us kids at first, and then came the term latchkey kids, the kids who had their house key on the string around their neck, and when they got off of school, they went in the house like regular human beings, and they sat down, didn't turn on the stove, and had guidelines of what they could or could not eat. You definitely weren't allowed to turn on the stove and sit down and do your homework until your mama came home. But see, that's out the door. Yeah, latchkey kids. So it's not free. These government programs, it's not the best thing to raise your child. Uh, she's in no position to call anyone bony. Okay. The, the government doesn't give benefits for alleged daughters. Well, okay. How would you know? How would you know? How would you know? Oh, you mean for fake daughters? I get what you're saying. Maybe that's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying? Nope, not today. I'm feeling some kind of way. Okay, so let me see what else you guys are talking about. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I don't even have a mod over here. Yeah, things are in shambles. Hey, Black Kurt, I didn't see the show yet. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay, so um, I have a couple of things that are on the horizon. It seems like um, our sharing the information about 2025 is working. If you saw the thumbnail on my wall, this is the full picture of the thumbnail. It seems like Harris is catching up in the battleground states. She is down. I didn't realize how regressive Pennsylvania is, because I was surprised to see this for. But North Carolina, she's only down by 2. She's tied in Georgia. And last night, she had a campaign event in Georgia, and guess who her opening act was? None other than the Megan the Stallion, who is, you know, uh, on everybody's tongues this morning. I mean, on everybody's tongues as far as music and stuff like that. So let's let, let me see if I can find it. Oh, okay. Let's try to find it. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Let me show you a little clip from this. Here we go. Hold on.
Kamala Harris also making news in another way, releasing her very first TV ad at the Democratic nominees. The start of what the campaign says will be a $50 million blitz.
This campaign is about who we fight for. We believe in a future where every person has the opportunity not just to get by, but to get ahead.
That is the opening message, and it is an opening message later than any other nominee in American history for the reasons we all know, 98 days out. Harris in Georgia for that rally is mentioned. This is some footage of her just a little bit earlier today. You may recall how pivotal this state was for the Biden-Harris win in 2020. The Harris campaign is putting time and energy here. A local paper says they're opening 3 offices across the state with dozens of events and capitalizing on what they see as a surge of enthusiasm among younger voters has been defined by the early days of her bid. Now, how close was Georgia in 2020? Well, about 11,000 votes, basically a couple of 0.03, if you look at it that way, 49.5 to 49.2. And that's why, if you remember the infamous call Donald Trump made where he was trying to basically find or steal votes, it was in this state of Georgia, remember?
All I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have.
Legally, that is evidence in the former president's criminal trial in Washington, if it's ever held. Politically, it's just a reminder of why everyone's in Georgia tonight. That was the margin. Trump lost it, but it was, by all accounts, narrow. Now, Harris and her VP pick, according to Reuters, will be out on the trail next week, which means by inference, we're going to have a pick soon, and they're going to be giving rallies like this.
I know Donald Trump's type. Donald Trump wants to take our country backward. We're not going back. We're not going to go back. Do we believe in the promise of
a little bit of a political sucker punch?
That he is actually somehow frustrated with what will be a harder challenge that they must face.
All of us were hit with a little bit of a political sucker punch. The bad news is that Kamala Harris does not have the same baggage as Joe Biden, because whatever we might say, Kamala Harris is a lot younger, and Kamala Harris is obviously not struggling the same way that Joe Biden did.
Okay, so that's Trump VP pick right there, JD Vance. Surprised that Kamala isn't struggling the same way as Biden did. Now, look who else is allowing Kamala to use her song for her campaign.
It rocks out to a star on the current charts, not the list from 20 years ago, not Hulk Hogan's glory days. It rocks out to Beyonce's Freedom, one of the new Harris campaign anthems at rallies, and it comes with Beyonce's seal of approval, a cue to many of her millions of fans. They go by the Bayhive, and many are talking up a new political K-Hive.
There are some people who think we should be a country of chaos, of fear, of hate. But us?
So, and also tonight, let me see if I can get the clip of, I think I passed the clip. Oh, so they were comparing how these are the celebrities that Donald Trump got to come out. Hulk Hogan. I showed you a picture of Hulk Hogan in his quote meant saying if his daughter is going to date a NIGG, she would do better with voting. I mean, dating one who was worth $600 million, and then he'd be okay. And then he goes, oh well, we all a little racist, aren't we? So that's who he had to rip his shirt off and scream MAGA. And then they had Amber, whatever her name, Amber, whatever what is her name, Amber Rose, up there. And you kind of find out later that Amber Rose may be up on federal charge for her cryptocurrency, and she may be needing a pardon very soon. So she got up there and she waxed poetically about the person that she maybe felt. Who's to say that they're thinking that may be the reason why she came up there. I'll just put it that way. So I'm trying to show the opening. Megan Thee Stallion was on the stage opening for Kamala. So it seems like the push is in. They're showing that Beyonce had been supporting them prior to the Biden dropping out. Also, she's supporting them now with the USA. She had a ad for the election, so it seems like she's getting a lot of support for younger players, younger people. So let's keep the push going. Let's keep the push pushing. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm trying to find the Meg Thee Stallion piece in here. But trust and believe. I'll drop the link and I'll let you watch the whole video and see it for yourselves. Okay, here we go.
And from peddling. They could pick any clip. They picked that one. They think they're on offense. But they might be wrong. They might be on defense, or they might be high on their own supply, projecting that everyone else will have a negative reaction to that video. And Beyonce, for her part, has worked with another young artist from her hometown of Houston, Megan Thee Stallion. And here was Megan actually speaking about what Beyonce means to her.
Ever since I was little, I was like, you know what? One day I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna be like the rap Beyonce. I love the way she is. I love the way she carries herself. And my mama will always be like, Megan, what would Beyonce do? And I'm always like, you know what? What would Beyonce do? But let me make it a little ratchet.
What would Beyonce do? Well, I showed you Beyonce would support the 2020 Biden-Harris ticket. Beyonce would get involved in her own way, and Megan Thee Stallion, with a huge following, is doing that. She has made her own political anthem about women's rights with a music video that shows the person you see on the cover in misogynistic terms confronts this politician to art. Megan Thee Stallion will be performing to open the Kamala Harris rally in Georgia, the South, where she has so many fans and followers, tonight. That same rally we showed you at the top of the broadcast and that you'll see Kamala Harris speak at. It's drawing headlines like this. It's still Hot Girl Summer for the Harris campaign, a reference to one of Megan Thee Stallion's big songs. If you get the reference, you're into the music. If you don't get the reference, that's okay. We're all learning as we go. They reference some of her work and a history that, if you look into it, shows a lot of what I mentioned earlier. It's a Hot Girl
Summer for Kamala Harris. Let's see what you guys are saying about that. I wanted to show you that. Oh, I didn't show you anything because I still have my disclaimer up. So let me drop the link for that. Okay. I didn't show you any of that. I'm just going through, trying to find all of the stuff. And I forgot to take my banner down. Okay. No, he wasn't the governor of Minnesota. No, he wasn't. Are you talking about Hulk Hogan? No. Let me get caught up with my comments. Yep. Yes. Okay. And don't let nobody in the house. That was me. I don't know. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the latchkey shit. Oh, I'm way behind in the comments. Okay. You just wilding out. The Beehive and the Swifters are going to show up. Yes, they are getting their, they are really supporting Kamala Harris. Okay. Wasn't Taylor Swift going to endorse Biden? Yeah, she was going. She spoke up for Biden. I don't know if it has changed or any reason for there to make the change if is Harris, but I haven't heard anything. But fuck Amber Rose too. Okay, so she already did. Let me see. Okay. You know, I when I be showing the clips, I can't see what you guys are saying. I always got to go back. That part, most men don't want you asking nobody for shit. I can't even think about going to my own purse if he's present in the store with me, even though I have my own money. Yeah, yeah. When I have my own money. I go to pay for something, and then my husband, and he'll look at me. He just, he'll like, what are you doing? And then, I make a little, a fake attempt, like, oh, I got this, and and then throw his money up there, and I was like, you just don't want to act like, you don't have it, and is that all you want? Is that all you want? Get it. You get it. Shoot, I don't need it. You need it. You better get it. It's good to have a man like that. It's good to not have a man telling you to go live to get some cash apps. So okay, our vote matters for other groups, tangibles. Okay, our vote matters for other groups, tangibles, not our own. Our vote, our vote ID because fear of other period. That is the slave mentality. Lyndon B. Cold in the ground was right. I don't even understand what you're saying in that. Can you write it again? Our vote matters for other groups, tangibles, not our own. Our vote ID because fear of other period. That don't even make any sense what you're saying. So you see what you're doing there is not making any sense. And to not make any sense in 2024, you're talking about something about Lyndon B. Johnson era, and you're ignoring all the votes and the things that matter in the vote that have changed the landscape of the vote. So if your vote didn't matter, why are they trying to take it from you? If your vote didn't matter, why are they hoping that you sit at home and not vote? So riddle me this. Let's talk about 2024 era. Let's let Lyndon Johnson lay in state where well, not state. He's actually in the ground where he is. And let's talk about 2024 matters. How about that? Lyndon B said, I'll have the N words vote Democrat. And for the next 60 years, baby, he was right. Clairvoyant, might I add. So what were they going to vote? The Republicans who were against them not getting ahead? Is that what they're going to vote for? So why wouldn't Lyndon Johnson say and he girl? So did anybody other than Lyndon Johnson sign the 1965 help me what was it, the 1965 what, oh my god, I'm having a whole Civil Rights Act. Is that so what what's your point? So did anybody else sign that? So Lyndon Johnson could not ensure anything. He could talk. Okay, our vote matters for other groups, tangibles, but not our own. Our vote ID because we fear other people. It's you have the thought. You can have the thought of what you want. Lyndon Johnson signed in the Civil Rights Act, and it was a good thing. So thank you for reminding us that the good things that Lyndon Johnson done. We appreciate that. Okay, and let's not we will be remiss in also touting that these conservatives who are not Democrats had chipped away at this Civil Rights Act in every way that they can. So you're saying the black people have been getting tangibles from them? See, it's conservative judges who have been chipping away at the Civil Rights Act. So you don't have anything to say about the conservative judges, and you don't have anything to say about that. See, it's not the Democrats who have been chipping away at those things. What say you about that? In anything? Anything? Uh, Come on, since you want to talk about that, talk about who's chipping away at the gains that the Democrats have that big tangible that Democrat gave the black people. Talk about who's chipping away at that big tangible. We'll wait. We're waiting. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, are they still? What? Their capital lock must be okay. Then to be okay. Okay. Nothing. So who's what you got to say about the conservatives who chipped away on that Civil Rights Act? Oh, good morning, Yaya. Thank you for joining us. So, did I so that she ready? Why are you quiet right now? She ready? I guess you wasn't ready. Nothing. 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 Nothing from she's ready. Let me see. Let me make sure that she's ready is still able. Well, she has to be able to type because I didn't have any mods in here. So, or did they duck out? Yeah, you're still here. She's ready. What say you? I'm waiting on your answer. She talked about y'all mods. Who talked about y'all mods? I did not say anything other than I had no mods in here. That's what I said, Leo. Don't come with no bullshit. I said I didn't have any mods here. You know, and that's what it is. Okay, so don't start no shit. Okay. Yes, I did. I said I don't have any mods here. That's what I said. I didn't say anything about anyone being fired because, quite frankly, I don't pay mods. So, uh, no, I did not say that view. Uh, Politicians is a chess game, like they say here on YouTube. No, it's not a chess game like they say here on YouTube, because half of these dumb bitches on YouTube don't even know the politician game or vote or are registered to vote or care what happens if and when they don't vote. So it's not a chess game on YouTube. It's a process where you go and choose somebody who you want to represent you and the things that you want that are important to you and how you live your life. It's not a game at all. Actually, it's not a game. It's very important. So it is what it is. Okay, so it's politic, not politician, lovely love. Good morning, Coach White. So let me see what else I have. Okay, I'm gonna go through some things. right quick. I don't have that much. Hey, Babs, good morning to you as well. I see you coming in. Da, 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 da. Let's check out this. I can't remember what this is. Okay, so these are some of the protections that they are trying to rip away from you you um, if they get that Project 2025 and enacted. Now there has been Project 2025. Now they are vehemently running away from Project 2025. The not the president that we saw. The Oh, I forget his title. I think he was the other Project 20, like the project director. So it were over the whole Project 25 thing. He has left the company. He has left uh oh the oh my god, I am having such brain the Heritage Foundation. He was the project director over the Project 2025, and now he has left the Heritage Foundation because the, that Project 25 is being frowned upon now. So he has totally lost his job. So I want you to understand, even with or without this Project 25, so a lot of these things that Supreme Court, a lot of conservative judges are trying to get stripped away, but it's definitely cooked in the sauce with this Project 25. So let me show you this right quick.
From the Civil Rights Act of 64, of 1968, or 42 USC section 1981, or 42 USC section 1983, and others. If we don't have those laws, then we don't have those rights, and we cannot go in court and win your case.
So what he's saying is that these are some of the things that they want to get rid of in Project 2025, and therefore it makes them makes it that much more difficult to even represent you in a discrimination case, because they want to get rid of these sections of the law. So therefore they, it would have to be straight out overt racism, not the passive racism that you may experience on your job, in your workforce, in housing and things like that. So that's why he's saying it's very dangerous to let them come in and wipe away all these laws. Okay, let's get.
Don't belittle these civil rights acts. Don't belittle these federal civil rights statutes. Don't belittle civil rights laws, because they are the reasons why we're able to say, no, you cannot legally discriminate against us in that way. So they are very, very, very important. Now, I'm going to run down this list of these tangibles, to use the words that these YouTubers use. I think it's a great word.
Okay, so now, since somebody came in here and they wanted to talk about tangible. See, I already had this stringed up because I am tired of these motherfuckers talking about tangibles. And then when you're ready to have the discussion, where was the motherfucker? Where was the bitch? What happened to the bitch when I started to actually, I forgot that I even had this suited up and ready to go, because I get so fucking tired of dumb niggas sitting up here talking about what tangibles they not getting but by not voting for people who don't give a fuck about them. So let's continue. See, I was ready for you because I'm sick of you motherfuckers with the dumb shit. Okay, so let's go.
Because tangibles are exactly what we should be fighting for. But not only.
Have you heard about Ted's
Marshall, hold on. Okay.
Able to say, no, you cannot legally discriminate against us in that way. So they are very, very, very important. Now, I'm going to run down this list of these tangibles, to use the words that these YouTubers use. I think it's a great word because tangibles are exactly what we should be fighting for. But not only are we fighting to get more tangibles, folks, we're also fighting to keep the tangibles that we already have that came through the Democratic Party, at least in the last 65, 70 years. Now, so the Civil Rights Act of 1964, that was signed into law again by President Lyndon Johnson. All right, Title I protects voting rights. It bars unequal application of voter registration requirements. That prevents states from having one set of registration requirements for African Americans and another one for whites. Okay, that's really important. Title II, public accommodation. This prohibits hotels, motels, restaurants, theaters, and all other such public accommodation from discriminating against us. Without this particular title, you could go to your favorite restaurant and they could have a sign over the door saying, "We don't serve blacks." The only reason they're not able to do that is because of Title II of the Civil Rights Act. Are you following me here? Title III of the Civil Rights Act, it prohibits desegregation in public facilities. Now, what I want you to know about Title I, Title II, Title III is they're all tangibles. They are tangibles. This tangible authorizes the Attorney General to file lawsuits to enforce the act. That is very important when these establishments know that the AG, the Department of Justice, will investigate them, file lawsuits, and hold them accountable to the Civil Rights Act of 1964. That is very, very, very influential. So that is a tangible. And again, how did this tangible come into fruition? Because of a Democratic president, Lyndon Baines Johnson, which again undermines this notion, undermines it, that the Democrats have done nothing for blacks. That's a lie. You know that you're dealing with a pro-black imposter if they tell you that. Title IV, desegregation of public education. Now, this authorizes the federal government to enforce desegregation in public schools. This is a tangible, and it's really important. Whereas if we can get a case in federal court, we have a better chance with a federal judge, because that federal judge should not be filled with all those local prejudices. However,
stop doing cardio.
It's too many commercials. So I dropped the link in the chat. Now, the thing about voting rights act, the Voting Rights Act and some of the things that it preserves. So that's like, okay, but that was in 1960 something, been there, done that. So what else are they doing for us? Well, they're making sure that those things stay enacted. See, that's the thing because it's not like it's done and the people have understood that they must give everyone these same rights. No, it's not one and done, because you heard how the part of the act that makes you you be able to travel, to stay at different places the same as other people, to be to eat at different restaurants and all that type of stuff. So do we still need to fight for that now? Surely we don't need to fight for that now. So I am going to play a video, and let's see if we still need to fight for these simple things now in 2024, because surely we must be adjusted to this now. Okay, let's go. I'm playing this as part of fair use ad.
Out of an ugly moment I've ever seen. Let's go to Alabama. A restaurant owner uses the N-word, and the white friend of the black patrons stands up in a big way. Here it is.
Oh, we need a report. You called us a you called us police? Come on, Ken.
Hey, you messed up, man.
No, I didn't mess up.
Yeah, you did. Because this is their first time experience, and they're friends of mine here. And then you want to make me feel bad because I sat down at the table, and then you asked me if I'm going to consult with these NIG. Yeah, that's exactly what you said. Every one of them heard it.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did.
It was all inside.
They did. And then when I got pissed off, and you knew I was pissed, you wouldn't hide behind the bushes.
No.
And I walked right around there and couldn't find you. That's not right. This is their first time here, Brady. I was just bragging. Ask everyone. I was bragging how good it was to come back. And they wanted to come back until you showed your ass out here and had a problem with race.
Today is my son's 22nd birthday, and he has to encounter this? Really?
That's not right.
You
should
be
ashamed of yourself, man.
You should.
So you know what? We're not going to have anything else to say. We're not causing problems. I'm making my point to you. These are my friends. I've known him a long time.
Our first time down here, he called all this.
So my question is, what is preventing this type of thing to continue to happen? Because you have laws against this. We have laws against this. Kamala first rally with running mate on Tuesday in Philly. Well, thanks for that information. Has she chosen the running mate, or are we still waiting? I'm not surprised that's in Alabama, but. Okay. So the subtle racism is all across the country, though. That's just the overt racism. So, people are talking about. Somebody came in here talking about we should be voting for tangibles. No, we should be voting for tangibles. Yes, indeed, this is one of the tangibles that we still have to vote for and fight for. And they said that Lyndon B. Johnson said that he's going to have Democrats voting for black people voting Democrat for 60 years. Okay, that I don't know. Okay, he's going to have black folks vote Democrat for 60 years, and here it is, this many years later, and we still have to fight for these rights. That these rights have been on the books since the Civil Rights Act, and you still have people who are coming up and don't want and not giving access. Let's be clear, overt or covert, we still are fighting for the same rights. So my point is, yes, we should have new tangibles, but we should not. The Civil Rights Act have been chipped away, and then when we really wanted to have a conversation, the person drops the shit in the chat and run. See, it's the same thing. That probably was a white person who came in, dropped the shit in the chat and run, and making you feel like, oh well, and then unicorn Negroes who don't want to feel a certain type of way. You still got to fight for the same shit you're fighting for in the 1950s, then the 1960s. Because if you don't, and you let a conservative justice go up there and figure out a way to chip away at those rights, shit, y'all thought y'all was all cool with Roe v. Wade. Y'all saw that get snatched up from under you. So let's be clear. There is always a reason to vote, because your law today could be gone tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna drop a link if anybody want to come up So Ms. Cruz has said that Kamala Harris is not yet, but top picks are Josh, Andy, Mark, Peter, and Tim. Okay. Sound like Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Knight. If I love the girl, who cares who you like? Cool it now. Not them. Okay. So let's that's a lot of that's a lot of top picks. Okay. Okay. Josh, I don't know him. Andy, I don't know him. Mark, I don't know him. Peter, that's from the dude from Arizona. No, Mark is the guy from Arizona. I don't know Peter and Tim. Okay. Hold on, let me put my banner up because there's been some things going on. Hey, Babs, is that you? A view is a
Hey,
view.
it's me.
That's you. Oh, that's you. A view is a view.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Babs was up here first, so Babs, go on and tell us what you want.
I'm gonna fuck you up for that picture though, but go ahead, Bab. Go ahead.
A viewers of you could have went. I ain't in no rush or nothing, but
Okay, yeah. Can you let me go, baby? Because I got to cuss this heifer out real quick. I don't
yeah.
know who
Can
the
I
fuck.
say real quick though that Ronnie Q knows who Josh and Andy are? Is Shapiro and Bashir. That's all. But
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Let me get this whole together. Listen here. You call me Bonnie, then you gonna put that goddamn picture. Put that picture up again.
I did not call you Boney. I ain't
You
never
did.
called you Boney.
Oh, yes, you did. You called me Bonnie.
I was talking
With your
about Lady
Bonnie.
Snoop. I was
No,
talking about Lady
you called
Snoop.
me Bonnie too. Okay, never mind. Listen here.
Oh,
Let me tell
oh,
you.
yeah, oh, because you was trying to pretend like you were fat. That's why.
I see look, memory something else. But no, Veronica, I really
Yeah.
want to say, I really want to give you a little bit of message tea. This is why I don't eat at people's houses. And why you can't bring me, not you, but people can't bring me stuff. I don't know if y'all caught the tea. Burger Bree was on her goddamn rant page or whatever yesterday, and she said something about how she had made a cake for Kimmy, for her birthday, or whenever the fucking birthday was. And she said she made a cake for her. And she said, and I guess they mad at each other now. She said, I wish I would have spit in the cake.
Oh, it's me. It's
Hey,
me.
Miss Toby. She said, I wish I would have spit in the cake. And I'm thinking to myself, that's a nasty bitch right there. Who says stuff like that? Petty, malicious, and fucking nasty. Even if you don't like somebody, if you're making something for somebody to eat and you're doing it, making a birthday cake, a pound cake at that. And she said yesterday on a damn live, I wish I would have spit in that motherfucking cake. I was like, I'm done. All right, that's all I got. You can call me Boney if you want to. I don't give a fuck. That's fine. Whatever.
No, I see you because you tried to make it seem like you had so much, and I was like, "Oh, you Boney." I in comparison. Go ahead, Babs.
All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. I got
All
some
right,
shit
the
on
link is
on you,
pinned.
Monica.
The link
I'll
is
be
pinned. Come
all
back.
right. I'll see you in a minute.
Go ahead, Babs.
I guess the only thing that I wanted to say is that at this point I'm kind of overtired with the whole having to explain things to people that are readily available on the internet if they wanted to look for it. Like you have people sitting here like, oh well, what are Kamala Harris's policies towards Black people? They'll type that in a chat or they'll
Thank
type that in
you.
a comment section, but they won't Google it.
Good
It
point.
is it's frustrating as heck at this point, and it's like y'all just go ahead at this point and just vote against your interest, and I'm gonna vote for what I need to vote for, and we can all just exist.
Exactly.
'Cause I can't.
Exactly. I said that yesterday in Bazaar's chat. I vote for my interest. I don't vote against it. And then I had to tell somebody to leave me the fuck alone. That fucking happy life person. He needs to shut the fuck up. But and then you had people in the audience still talking about that she sent Black men to prison over, weed convictions and stuff. And I told one particular person she needs to research her research. And I'm quite surprised that person don't do research. You research everything else that's happening on YouTube, and I'm gonna say who it was, R and Y. You research everything else that's going on in the
She know
streets, and
every
you
story,
didn't research
sub
that
story,
my
product
twin
story,
sister. So you
and
could
then
get
she
upset
put it
with
out
me
here.
because I'm saying that. I don't give a
And,
fuck. But
She's out here giving bad information about real shit that matter about how you live your life, and them fake nephews that you call your kids. But you don't give enough to research something that's going to affect their real life because you so busy being enthralled in every fucking YouTube sub story and story. Go ahead, Miss Toby.
Yeah, talking about she sent a whole bunch of black men to prison for weed convictions and stuff. So I told her that's not true, and then I told her do your own research. I'm not going to keep telling people to do your own research. It gets tiresome. But I was coming up here to think someone said that she's going to Philly on Tuesday to announce her running mate. So because it's Philly, I think it might be Superior. So how do you pronounce his last name? The governor of the governor of Pennsylvania. What y'all think?
That makes a lot of sense.
And looking at this graph, she has here we go. Looking at this graph, she has got a hold of most of the battleground states in Pennsylvania. Trump is ahead for, so that would make statistically sense too in running this race.
Yeah, because once y'all said Philly, I automatically thought, well, do you think it might be him then? Because that would make sense that she will make the announcement if it's him in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? So it's a possibility.
Yeah, that's the only state that she Trump has beating her by 4. All the rest she's overcome. Even in Michigan, she's up by 11 and tied in Georgia. So I think we can call it. I don't know. It could be.
And Wall Street was already betting that she was going to pick a governor rather than a senator, because those Senate seats right now are really, really valuable. So I guess it makes a lot of sense that she would pick a senator.
Yeah, I think it would. Yeah, I think it would have made sense, in my opinion, for her to pick a governor too, because we definitely need those seats. That's all I have to. That's all I have to say. Excuse me, y'all, if I'm like a little loopy this morning.
It's too early for gummies, Miss Toby.
Huh?
It's too early for the gummies, Miss Toby. Is that what it is?
No, I just, how you just have a rough night sleeping, and then when you finally get some sleep, and then you wake up early, you still wake up early, and you're still a little loopy. So that's what it is. I was like tossing and turning all last night, but nevertheless, so look,
check the back check.
I ain't really been in the beef sector, but now I see what happened between Nuts and Peanut Head. What happened?
Who is Peanut Head?
Oh,
check the back check. What happened? I didn't. What?
I saw it.
Well, go tell us about it, Babs.
I don't know. No. I was saying I saw the message. I don't know who Peanut Head is. But what were you talking about, Miss Toby?
It's Shakimi. Tell us about it, Miss Toby. What happened?
Shakimi, what happened? Did Ness and I'm getting into it? Did they have an argument? Something happened? Because he went live and he, more or less was trying to cuss Ness out.
Yeah, I heard that he was saying something about F the sponsor and her, but I don't know why that happened. I don't know why them people fell out.
So what? Yeah, because he was mad.
Do you think
he was talking about her, talking about her motherhood? I'm thinking like, is this fake so people would think that he's not coming to Vegas, but he really is coming to Vegas?
Yeah,
I'm like, is this a play? But then again, I don't know. I don't know if it's a play, because then he started talking about her motherhood and basically said she's a no shit ass mother. That's what I took. And then he went on to this story talking about, I recall when my father used to make promises to me, when he would be on the road, and he would say when it's the summertime, he would spend time with me and stuff, but he never spent time with me and stuff. And then he was more or less saying, it's the summertime. Why are you not spending time with your son? So I don't know if it's a play. I mean, yeah, that's deep. That's like, that couldn't be no play right there. And then you talk about my motherhood, bitch. I don't know if we could ever come back to that.
But a whole bunch of people she called friends have talked about that before. So it is what it is. These people say the craziest things about each other, and then they're friends again the next week or so. So
But see,
But and, see,
yeah.
and I don't understand that because I'm not like that. The same way. Let me tell you something, babes. The same way I am on here is the same way I'm offline. I'm not like that. If you shit on me once, I don't want to deal with you like that. Fuck that.
Now listen, see, why would she be surprised? See, she propped him up there, for money, and then she tried to keep him up. Hey, Femme Noir, and then she tried to, keep presenting him. Now I do know that the sponsor pulled out on the $1,000 that they were giving him. I think the $1,000 was for spending money. Let me make sure that
But
this
Ronnie
is.
too.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on. Let me bring
Okay.
somebody up. I want to make sure this is Cruiser. Cruiser, this is you.
Good morning, Saints.
Good morning.
Hey, Miss Cruiser, but Ronnie G, my thing is he's bitching about $1,000 a day and stuff. But yesterday when he had his live, he was like, I ain't worrying about money like that. I got my money. I made $107,000 last year. Nigga, where you make that money at? Doing what? What was you doing? Because it seemed like to
No.
me you ain't working.
Nowhere. Okay. I cannot even entertain the foolishness that comes out of his mouth. And when he was out around there getting money from Honest Road sending him chunks of his paycheck. No. What do you want to add, Miss Cruiser?
Good morning. Good morning, everybody in chat. So, we were talking about Shaquille, the clown. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I heard him say last night when he was cussing Ness out that he made 100 and did he say 107 or 170? It doesn't matter. 107, 170, both of them are lies. Because if he's making that kind of money, we can't see it. I mean, all that walking to the store and begging for, discounts on roll-ups and them clothes and things. We don't see it. But from what I could hear, because I woke up this morning and watched the video of him cussing out. That's probably the only full video of his I ever watched. But it seems that Ness told him that the sponsor is not going to give him his $1,000 because her husband didn't want her to, said no to that. So he was cussing out the sponsor and what kind of mess is that? You ain't talk to your husband first, blah, blah, blah. And I don't need the $1,000. And, he was going in on her and saying that he could buy his own stuff and he could buy 4 of them and all of that kind of foolishness and lies that he loved to tell.
So now Femme Noir says she heard this morning that Lemon dragged him. So
I missed that. I'm gonna have to go back and catch that.
Mm-hmm. So if you guys,
I heard. Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I heard that too. So I got to go back and catch that. So
Femme Noir, you got a minute, Mark.
Femme Noir, you have a minute, Mark, for that dragging that Lemon did. Because those are long lives.
I know. Where my boy at? What's his name? Breaking them lives down.
Who, Ron P?
Ron P.
Ron P. I need to send him another cash out.
Lemon did, and he has receipts on his community wall. That's why Outspoken said it.
But do y'all think so? There's some speculation that this so-called millionaire is beginning to look like Dory. Shout out to the person who said that. That makes the most sense because Dory likes to throw around money that she really ain't got foolishly, and then Rolex will come in and say, stop sending out my money. And since it's somebody who seems more like they're a hundredaire rather than a millionaire, what y'all think? Ness, don't get me. This is just commentary.
But my thing is, would Ness fool with Dory though? Because she knows how Dory is.
Ness would deal with whoever got money.
But my thing is, Ness said that this millionaire and her are such good friends and she loves me and all this. Mm-hmm. Now, would a real millionaire fool with Ness in that way? I say Dory would, but not a real millionaire would have that type of relationship that Ness is trying to present about a millionaire. a millionaire would see you as a prospect of whatever type of show that they are allegedly trying to film, and you would be nothing more than a product. So they wouldn't see you personally like that. Or if they did see you as a person like that, it seemed like a millionaire would be guiding you to things that matter. If they didn't see you as a product, things about getting a job, getting or going back to school to set yourself in a career that possibly you can work at home and you do. See, a millionaire, if they really cared about you, the last thing that they will be doing is throwing away thousands of dollars on security, on airline tickets for different people, hotels and stuff. They would be pouring that into you as an individual if they cared about you. That's just my opinion.
And most rich people just don't throw away money like folks think. Y'all remember when Oprah was saying that she was still getting her eyelashes down at the Rite Aid? They just don't spend money like folks think. A lot of times, these millionaires and celebrities, they get so many. They don't be paying for particular hotels and things like we do sometimes. The folks let them on in as a courtesy just to say they there. So they don't. My point is that they don't just be throwing around money like that. They want to gain on their money. The more money they have, the more money they want, and they want to gain on it. So what is the gain from sending them to Las Vegas and doing this? That's something I've asked from the beginning and never really got an answer for.
Unless they are a product, people like Ty spent good money after bad, but she was trying to get enough film to get a show to try to sell to a network. Okay, you do take chances in business. Okay, I can see that. Okay,
Film Noah, escuchen por favor. I didn't say she was a millionaire. I said she was a hundredaire. And she have and Dory have given out. I'm not saying she's a millionaire. I'm saying that she is the type of person that throw away money like that. That girl have given away at least $12,000 here on the beef sector, and then had to turn around months later and send me a text asking me for $10 for her to go get a pack of a carton of cigarettes, a pack of cigarettes, or whatever it was.
It ain't a carton, it's a pack for it. I'm pretty sure it was a pack. She was asking for little money. She was asking, not just you, several people said that she asked them for cash after cigarettes. So she gave Snoop some exorbitant amount of money. That little rich girl who's talking about nobody is anything and everybody's owned and nobody has done anything in life. But what she did in life was scam Dory. Let's not forget that. Now she's on that ghetto ratchet ass TV show, and she actually scammed Dory. She said she wanted to create a school or something like that. The young unfortunate woman who can't even write or spell 4-syllable letters, and she over there was scamming Dory out of money. So that's what we do know that she's did as well. How much? Snoop got several $1,000s. I think she got over $10,000 from Dory and laughed about it. Are you guys there?
Yeah. So that was just one. That's many theories going around.
No,
Another theory.
I don't think it's Dory. I really don't think it's Dory because, like I said, that's not what Dory gives. I don't think it's Dory.
I'm here. I was just reading the comments.
I think pretty much everybody in the sector know that Dory don't have no money like that no more, right?
Oh, well, I don't even know where it came from in the first place. Did he lock up the money or is it all ran through?
Let me ask this at the risk of pissing some folk off. Do y'all think that every single thing that Ness is telling us about this whole sponsor thing is truth?
Yeah, no, because none of it makes any sense. So, from the beginning, no, I don't.
So I mean, so if we believe it's not all truth, then we don't have to believe the millionaire part is the sponsor. And another theory is that maybe they're paying for themselves and they're just coming up with this sponsor story, to make it more interesting. And let me say this. If it wasn't out here, we wouldn't be talking about it, speculating about it. If you wouldn't have came out here talking about you had a millionaire sponsor and not telling us who it is, then we wouldn't be trying to guess or speculate and all of that. But anyway, what do y'all think about that? Maybe they paid for themselves and just telling us the sponsor story.
I don't think that they would go to the expense of paying for a party bus, though. I really don't, because they're selfish and they're greedy and they're selfish, and I don't think that they would be invested into getting a party bus. Now, a party bus is not like mega
But
expensive.
it's not expensive
Yeah,
though. So
so
I could
yeah,
see,
it's not
yeah, I could see
expensive.
them paying for. Yeah, I could see them paying. I'm sorry, Monica. I could see them paying for a party bus, especially if they're going to split it down the middle. It's not that
No, well,
expensive.
yeah. So yeah, and maybe that's why they're acting like, oh, they're paying for a party bus. Like okay, well, a party bus ain't shit to pay for. So maybe that's why they're trying to make it seem like this party bus is an extravagant spend, and it's some cheap stuff that they that could be right.
I think it's I think there's a quote unquote sponsor. As far as like them being a millionaire or whatever, I think that's hyperbole. I think that's an exaggeration probably. But as far as who it is, more to me, the likelihood is that it's somebody who doesn't who isn't as well known, and basically they're sitting there trying to pull strings with what money they do have. That's what I feel like it is.
Now, is Talent back on the trip? I think I heard him somewhere. I
Yeah,
think
he's
he was
back
on.
on. He's
Okay,
back
I
on
so
Ronnie
he's
too.
so. What do you guys think? The Talent is the sponsor. Your honest opinion. He's gonna say no, whichever way it go. But honest,
There's a very high possibility. I mean, the only two that make sense to me, and I know people are saying that Dory is broke, but she have came up with some money one time before, is Dory or Talent.
okay. Yeah. Now, yeah. I don't understand if that's why I asked, is Dory all her money spent, or she stopped. She said she had stopped getting access to money, and I don't understand how Rolex would have such money. How Rolex would have such a large sum of money also, and he doesn't seem like a real a witted guy, but maybe he is. Maybe he talks like this on YouTube, but he know how to pinch a dime. So I don't know. So I don't know if all Dory's money is gone. And it's my understanding, how I understand, Dory had gotten some type of lump sum of money. I don't know for what or by what. So it's my understanding that she may have had somebody come in and step in front of that money so she wouldn't give it all out on YouTube. So somebody to dole the money out. What did you call that? Power of attorney. So it were. Okay. Someone's in the back. Did you remember hearing anything like that? Anybody?
No, but I'm reading the chat and Barry Curry said no one thought about that it might be dirty church shoes. I thought about
Yeah.
it might be her. That came across in my mind, but I'm not quite sure.
Everybody thought about dirty church shoes. Her name has been put out there. Lovely love.
Yeah, this me. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'll be quiet. Wait my
Go
turn.
ahead. Go ahead.
But have y'all ever thought whoever is sponsoring somebody and they always say, "Oh, the sponsor said we need to. They need to know this and that. We need to know what's going on, right?" But have anybody ever thought? Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm just gonna blood out say it. If somebody sponsor you, I would think it's a setup at this point. I would think they and then once they get there, they might be set up. I don't know though, but that's what I was thinking. Because I know if I pay for my own trip, I already know what's going down, boom, boom, boom. But when somebody sponsor you and you don't know who the person really sponsor you, but Ness no, I guess they are whoever sponsored them. When you think that's a setup, the whole crew is garbage. And I'm like, it just don't
I
make
don't
sense.
think I don't think that they all would have to know who's sponsoring them to be sponsored. That is not if they truly had a sponsor who wanted to remain anonymous. There is no reason for everybody who they're sponsoring to know who they are. So that's
Okay,
not true.
okay. Let me correct myself then. Cause y'all know my brain be everywhere. Cause I got whatever. But you gotta think it was Ness and Lemon at first. The sponsor had sponsored them two. And then everybody else started getting sponsored. I'm
But
like,
only one other person that I know of has been fully sponsored, which would be Lolo. So it would be those three that I know who are sponsored, and there's no reason.
that's what I was talking about. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Oh, there's no reason for Lolo to even know who the sponsor is. It's just, hey, show up here. Here's your confirmation number, and get on the plane. So
I wouldn't
it's no
trust
reason.
that.
I wouldn't either. Get to the airport.
I wouldn't trust nobody buying me a flight and I'm just gonna show up. Here's my confirmation, and I'm gonna get on the flight.
Get to the airport and ain't no flight. It's
Worse.
just a jumble
Y'all know I
of
always got a horror story when it comes to travel.
Get you to
what you
Vegas
going
and
to?
ain't no hotel.
Where you going to? You going to Costa Rica or somewhere in Mexico or
Well,
something?
I had some people I knew once, and they asked me to go, and I said, that don't sound right. But they found these tickets, like it include the flight and the accommodations and something else. It seemed like they were going to Vegas. So they got there. They got on they got there. They was able even to check in under their own flight confirmation number. So it was under their name and everything. They check in. They get to port. They get to Vegas. I'm pretty sure it was Vegas. They get to Vegas. Well, had a good time, got in the hotel and everything. And it was like a price that to me was just, they could not explain to me how they got this price. It didn't line up with me. If I don't trust something, I'm paranoid, I ain't going. So when they came back to the airport, that's when they got pulled by security. The payment that was used was a stolen credit card.
Can you highlight Queen? Can you highlight? Wait a minute. Can you highlight Queen Victoria's comment? Is that a troll or is that really true?
They're a troll.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Trolls can be telling some truth too. Let me find the comment now. So they paid for it. They paid for it with a. Hold on. They paid for it with a stolen credit card. You're saying
the person who sold them the trip, like somebody came along and said, "I can get y'all on this trip." And I can't remember. It was years. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but the amount of money they were paying for the whole trip just didn't sound right to me. Like, I'm like, that's just too low. Either y'all gonna get there, or y'all gonna be in a dump. But I just didn't trust it. So, like I said, they got on the flight. They got there. I'm looking at all types of Instagram pictures, them having a great time. And I was like, darn, I should have went, because they was in a nice hotel and everything. They get back to the airport, and that's when security pulled their bags off the flight and everything, pulled them aside. Now, thank goodness they didn't get arrested, because they could have got arrested. But they just said, hey, we bought this from somebody. Somebody booked this all for us, and we paid them to book this all for us. So they had to buy a ticket that was more than what they paid that other person to get home, because they ain't had no flight. They were like, okay, well, we ain't gonna arrest you, but you ain't getting on this flight.
Okay, let me ask you something, because I be online, but I'm with Expedia, whatever. I caught for me and my husband $300 and some. I did. And I thought that was a catch. And I'm like, when you just said that, I'm like, wait a minute.
For how much? What that was just a flight?
No, with the hotel.
The flight and the hotel?
The flight and the flight, and then the hotel gonna be
Expedia is a legit company. But I've heard of people getting somewhere and you can argue with the hotel all you want. You paid Expedia. So if you get there and they tell you it's an additional fee or it don't look like what Expedia said it looked like, there ain't nothing you can do because the hotel ain't responsible for the fact that you paid Expedia. But Expedia, they're a legit company though. I don't use third parties though.
Okay,
But
so
see, I'm going.
hold on. I have a timeshare in Vegas. Nessun Limit. If the sponsor falls through, holler at me, boo. So you have a timeshare in Las Vegas with the block that is set up for the whole month. So how are they going to get to Vegas and then not have a place to stay in? Automatically it's going to be available for you to rent during that time span, Fam New York.
Especially if it's a timeshare.
A lot of people have timeshares in Las Vegas,
I
and
got
their
family
time.
in Las Vegas.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
A lot of people have timeshares in Las Vegas, and their time is in January or March or December. Just because you have a timeshare doesn't mean that it's going to be available to for them. I don't. That don't even make sense. That wasn't even necessary to say. Did you check to see if your timeshare and did you reserve it for that week just in case? Is that what you're saying? Show me the email. Queen Victoria, show us the email. So Queen Victoria is saying that Jay Wilson is asking, Vivian is asking for a. Vivian said, she need my social security number and an ID card, and now she's says she needs my credit card and and $60 on a Cash App only. So you will have to show us the email.
Yeah, because I mean, everybody know me and Jay Wilson don't see eye to eye on nothing, and ain't no love lost between the two of us. But I ain't for just telling something that ain't true. And you talking about Vivian running around asking for a social security number. You need to come with receipts for that.
Yeah, we got need receipts.
Just come over here and be telling us folks asking for folks credit card number, social security card. We just like and go run with it.
Miss Cruiser, but I thought I heard one time before. I don't know about the social security number and credit card, but I thought she did ask folks for their IDs though, right? Or
I don't know. Well, that's crazy. It's crazy. To me, it's crazy to ask people for their full name.
Yeah, I was
when
like,
you're
no,
putting together a trip and they're booking their own accommodations.
Yeah, I thought that's what they said when they was having a cruise. She was asking people for their real name or their IDs. And I was like, if you're booking your own cruise, what the fuck they need to know your ID for? Or need your ID or need to know your real name? No, you need to know the name I use on YouTube. That's all the fuck you need to know.
I have a cruise coming up in 10 days, and I only know 2 of the people's full names. 2 of them. Out of the whole group, I only know 2 people's full name. Because they call Royal. They ain't call me. And I told Royal, just give me their email. That's it. I don't need their name. But I don't understand why folks need people's full name.
Vivian is funny. Oh, so you can get a T-shirt in a dollar store bag that we're going to give you. I need your ID. You mean to tell me that's what was happening?
I don't remember them asking for IDs. I think they just asked for people's names to match what was on the ID. But
well, how they know it's gonna match what's on the ID if they don't have the ID?
Hey, I don't think they was asking for people's IDs though. But I'm about to hop down. But as far as like, it could be somebody who just cancels a reservation or whatever. Anything could happen when you are traveling and you have somebody else paying for your accommodations and your flight. So it's a good idea to make sure you have a way to cover yourself in case that happens. And that's all I'll say. And I'm hop down.
Bye, babe.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I would want to definitely.
If somebody's gonna
I definitely want to know if somebody's, if they're saying, well, here's your information. I want to know where that came from. Where did this flight confirmation with my name connected to it come from? Where did this hotel reservation come with my name connected to it? I want to know who you are.
But if you're gonna sponsor me, send me the money and I book my own thing. I'm a grown woman, right? I will book my own thing. It's just like when Sassy came out and did chat rap. She did it online, so she know all chat rap information. Y'all
Listen,
slept on that?
if I need to sponsor you, I'm about to insult somebody right now. If I need to sponsor you, that means that you're in a position where you probably can't afford, unless you like Cruiser, send me, I can't. Well, Cruiser ain't got it because Cruiser been on too many trips. So that's why she said, send me, I'll go. So and that includes me. If you need a sponsor, that means you probably can't afford to go on the trip. And if you can't afford to go on the trip, maybe you can't afford to go on the trip because, it wasn't in your budget. Maybe you can't afford to go on the trip because you've been on too many trips. So maybe you can't afford to go on the trip because you don't budget well. And if I think you don't budget well, they're going to give you any money because you may not budget that well and may not have that money when it's time to go on the trip. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay.
That you gonna spend the money
Okay.
and you ain't gonna you gonna pay this light bill and you gonna add back to it when you get paid, and then something else gonna come up, and
Right.
you're irresponsible. So well, I had to pay this light bill, and no, and I didn't have the rest of the money, so I put it on my EBT card,
Right.
all that type of stuff.
All
Okay,
that. The people
now
gave it to you for that.
My EBT card.
well, you know how she did with the cash for the somebody sponsored her for the cooking challenge, and she paid for it on her EBT card and kept the cash.
I can't tell you how many times I've been because folks call down talking about, I need the church to pay my light bill. Well, can you bring your light bill over here and then we'll call it in and pay it, and it cuss me out.
Yeah, that's how they do it,
I ain't
though.
gonna tell y'all I was sitting in that church office cussing them back out. I'll be like, she messy in the church. She messy in the church. Why they cuss me out? They didn't want to be cussed out.
Now, this is a good point. It could be Heidi pranking this. Anyone can cancel reservation. So we'd be remiss if we not drill down on this, because didn't Heidi say that she got the W Hotel in Miami under a alias, and then when she got there, she paid with her real credit card, but you paid for a room that was allegedly reserved in an alias with your real factual credit card. So I think that it is possible. We heard her say that she changed the information on her driver's license, which is against the law. We heard her say that, and she's trying to say that I'm wrong. You have to tell the Department California that is wrong, because that's not my law. That's their law. That's illegal to do. So is it possible that if she did that and change IDs and all that, could she be the $1 million sponsor who is making these nefarious reservations and for hotels and airfare and all of this?
I was thinking that, Ronnie Q. I promise you, I was thinking that, but you just put it out there. I sure was thinking that.
Madam Scorpio put it out there, so I thought that
even though that tickles me. I mean, I hope not, because that you can get a lot of people in trouble, but that tickles me. I never thought of it as.
Well, Flickr showed you, what she's capable of, and she said these are the things that she's done. So I'm going on her word.
Child, I don't know about her word. Her word either, child.
I'm like, somebody setting up or something. I don't know. But wait a minute, didn't they have contracts and Lemon signed it and Ness didn't?
Lemon signed it, but he don't know who the sponsor is. But he signed the contract.
Now, Lemon also said that he took a chunk of the money and upgraded his vehicle. So are we to believe that he did or did not get money up front? And he said he signed the contract basically without reading it. And he said he skimmed over it. And when he saw that money amount, he signed it, and he got that money that same night or the next day or something real quickly. And he went out and upgraded his vehicle. So is Lemon lying about getting money up front?
He a liar anyway, but
Okay, let somebody else answer it, Lovely. So do you guys think Lemon is lying about getting money up front?
Again, the whole thing does not make sense.
It didn't make any sense to me.
It
I'm
just don't
telling
make
you.
sense that they're giving them this much money to go to Vegas to do what they already do here on YouTube for the free. You know what I'm saying? So the person that's investing, what is their gain from this? Especially when they're talking, and this investor must be very unorganized and just reckless, because it's like they're telling everything and talking, and this is going wrong and that's going wrong, and now people are going themselves, and you're gonna give them $1,000, no, I'm gonna take it back. I don't believe none of it. I mean, I don't know. It just don't sound right to me. None of it sounds right.
And what what has Shakimi did that was out of the ordinary that he was doing before the the investors thought that it would be good to give him $1,000. He has been being the same idiot that he has been since he's been over here. So what made the investor say, "Oh no, I can't give him. I'm going to renege on the $1,000"? It's nothing. He's been representing himself the same way his whole time over here. So it's just a bunch of BS in my.
Well, didn't the investor say the husband told her no? You can't do that.
What?
He did
the
N bomb. Oh, so it was the N bombs that did it. Okay. Well, okay.
It was I thought the husband told her no, you're not giving him $1,000 for spending money.
Okay, so what Yaya is saying, it was after the N bombs, the husband said. I thought it was before the N bombs, though. I thought he had been told before the N bombs that because Honest Row and Shakimi has been putting their heads together how they can what is it? How they can get the money for them both to go to Vegas. Now he's reconnected himself to Honest Row, and they are supposed to be trying to get enough supporters to send them both to Vegas. However, in doing so, you only are allowed to cash app. What's his name? Shakimi's cash app, so they can go together. Now, make that make sense.
Girl, that sound crazy. It's Lord
Say
Jesus.
what now?
They're trying to get Honest Row and Shakimi. He has connected himself up with Honest Row after all of that in California, and he broke Honest Row hard, and he didn't want to have anything to do with him. So now, since the $1,000 has been taken from him, he is reconnected with Honest Row, and they are trying to get the subscribers to send them to Vegas together. But you can only cash app Shakimi's cash app to get them to go together.
So Honest Row is still fooling with him after the incident that happened when he didn't even show up in LA. So supposedly aren't they supposed to meet up in DC also?
I don't know.
Because I thought Peanut Head was supposed to have a concert or something in DC. And Honest Row was supposed to meet up with him. Now let me ask you a question. Honest Row, are you that
now
that you really want some dick?
They supposed to be coming to DC They're supposed to be coming to DC this weekend.
Honest Row, it's a lot of men out here, honey. You are that hard out.
I think it's panhandling here on YouTube. You don't even have to go out there and stream panhandle when you can sit in your house and panhandle YouTube.
Okay, so let's be clear. So for Honest Row to continue to dip into this pond, I think that he would have to have seen something that that makes him want to be next to Shakimi's nether parts. Because Shakimi, have you been over there unrobing for Honest Row, and you have Honest Row so interested in you because what you have displayed to Honest Row? Because I cannot believe somebody is so interested in your conversations with them. I don't think that it would be any conversations that would have him so enthralled with you, Honest Row. So what has Honest Row so enthralled with you, Shakemi? Are there some news floating around there in Honest Row's phone?
No, Honest Row just slowing the motherfucker, and then they found the target. He found the target with Honest Row, and he know he can play because to my recollection, ain't Shaquem channel been took it down? Either if somebody struck him or he took it down himself. I don't know.
It's back
Yeah,
up from my understanding. Lovely love. I thought it was back up.
yeah,
Can I do
they,
something?
yeah.
Y'all keep
Yeah.
saying Honest Row is slow, like y'all ain't seen one of your girlfriend's cousins supposed to deal with somebody going after a Negro. And you be like, girl, he ain't coming. Girl,
I
girl.
don't think that he's slow. I just think
I
that
think he,
I think that he's just too pressed for the dick.
yeah. I mean, we seen folks unfortunately like this before. You know, like, girl,
But
open
my
your
thing
eyes.
is, he need to open his eyes. That man don't want no parts of him.
But I can't see me for a 40 plus man taking up. I mean, you get 40 years old, how slow you been? That's why I said slow. I mean, by the time you get 30 something, that slowness come the fuck out. Where you living up under a rock?
No, that's not true, lovely love. You got a lot of bitches in this sector that's 50 years old and they slow as a motherfucker.
They said I'm slow, but I don't think I am. You think I'm slow?
I'll take the fifth on that.
Oh, bitch. Wait a minute. But anyway, we ain't gonna get off
Lovely.
topic.
After I heard you talk about politics, yes. I'm teasing you.
No, but for
Oh,
real, politics, I do the state that I'm living in and I vote. I do. And I vote for, because you know what? I vote for the Ottomans, you know, in my area, the state, and then the state go up there and okay, it's a process. You vote for the person that want to be the Senate, right? The Senate go up there and then that's gonna help you vote for the president. I mean, what they gonna give your state? Your state gotta fight for you. We can't fight them, could we? Nope. That's why I'm saying you gotta vote for your state that where you living at right now. You have to vote for who is your senator, who gonna help the people in your state. And I'm in Texas, and you know it's hard. It's hard. And if you get people out here that
okay.
don't vote, don't say nothing if you don't vote.
Well, the part of that is true, but you do actually vote for your actual president, and your senators and your congressmen are very important to vote for as well. So you do directly vote for your president. Hold on, Miss Cruz, is this you?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
about to agree with Lovely and got knocked right on off.
Okay.
Well, because that's good. That's good that happened.
Oh shit, view.
No, but wait.
No, she
I understood what she was saying. I understood exactly what Lovely was saying.
She said, "Do y'all think I'm slow?" I wanted to answer that question.
Okay, you got the mic view. Go ahead, Miss. Go ahead, views of you.
Lovely love. Do you think you're slow? That's the thing. Do you think you are slow?
No, I'm not. I'm not slow at all.
And who made you feel that you're slow? That you would get on the social media and say people think you slow?
Because that's what y'all think.
Who said that?
Everybody say that I'm a drunk, I don't know shit. And I'm like, okay, I'll cheat for that. But in real life, no. It is what it is.
Girl, these people don't determine who you are.
Exactly. That part.
Well, then why say it? If I think you slow as fuck, but I would, if I was you, I wouldn't go and get on social media and say I'm slow, lovely love. You don't do that. You don't feed
You
into
know what?
it.
It's an entertainment application. Can I have fun? Views of
You
you.
said it's not fun. It sounded really sad that you saying you fucking slow, and then girl, you pedaling backwards. Whatever. Yeah, you.
I'm
I think you
pedaling
slow as
backwards. I'm
fuck.
pedaling
You don't
forwards
sit
in
on here
real
and say
life.
that
I
you
don't get.
slow.
Look,
Girl.
view. Let me tell you, girl. You've been on this motherfucker application for
Girl, you
10
can't
times.
tell me nothing. What the fuck you
But
gonna tell
what I'm
me with your
saying is,
slow ass? You don't even claim to be slow. Now that's
yeah, I'm
bad.
slow. I'm really slow, but I'm not slow in real
Yeah.
life. I'm not slow in
Jedi
real
mind
life.
trick on her
So
ass.
why would I give a F? Why
Excuse
would I
me.
give a F when somebody
Excuse
gonna
me.
tell me on YouTube?
Excuse me. Fem Noir, I'm gonna have to disagree with you again. You know, my Cash App hasn't been allowing me to. You know how you get a text, someone Cash App you, and then you can go in and you can see who it is. I have not been able to see who it is who Cash App me. Then I remember, let me go to the text to make sure I can thank these people. Fem Noir, I have a Cash App in from Lovely Love. I appreciate you, Lovely Love. I also, Coco, I appreciate you, and Cactus Blossom. I appreciate you guys for the Cash App. So I have gotten several Cash App from Lovely Love, despite what anybody may say or think. So
Yeah,
go
she
ahead.
know. Yeah, she knows how to cash up. Lovely. I'm just saying,
No,
don't.
I like
It
people
doesn't sound good.
confident.
You
I
getting
like
on here
your
saying that you
content. That's what
slow.
I do.
Have some don't. I'm just saying, it doesn't sound good with you getting on here saying that you slow. It's not funny. It sounds depressing. Don't say that you
Well,
slow.
maybe it sounds depressing to you, but I'm not you and you not
You
me.
sound like you just
It doesn't
you don't
matter.
want to be slow, and you
If
just
life
like
is
you
treating
giving
me
up.
good, I'ma treat everybody
Lovely,
else. Life been treating me
lovely,
real goddamn gone good. Okay?
lovely love. Do you sometimes be trolling us?
Huh?
You
Yep.
troll us
I
sometimes,
think
don't
she
you?
do.
She
No,
be
I don't
trolling.
troll. I always come up as lovely love. How do I troll
No,
y'all?
I'm saying you
She
troll
No,
doesn't even
us
understand the
sometimes.
concept of
no,
trolling. She doesn't understand
no.
it.
I don't
Huh?
think she tried. I don't think she tried to fool anybody. I think she is talking from the cuff, and I don't think she is trying to make fodder or you believe something that's not going on. I just think that's how she is.
No,
Lovely
I just
Love cussed me out one time and then sent me a cash app. I said, "Is this a sorry?"
No, they
That
took a
maybe that
long
was
time down for me. I just
Lovely will cash. Let me say this one thing. Lovely does she
She
do
will.
cash at people, and let me tell you this. I
Even
cashed
my
at her
enemy.
one time because she wanted to participate in something. And let me tell you how honest she is. She was like, "I'm not participating in it, Toby. I'm going to return your cash app," and she returned it to me.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she honest in that aspect. Now, so because any other time, some people would have kept the motherfucker cash app. Am I right?
Yep.
They would have.
Yeah,
They
why
would
don't
have
you
kept
send
their
me one
cash
and
app.
let's test it out? Toby, send me one and let's test that theory out. I'm just saying.
Y'all
Well,
crazy.
lovely love. I'm sorry. It just sounds so depressing for you to get on here saying that you slow and stuff like that,
No,
girl.
I'm
I
not
mean, even if
depressed
you're
at
the
all.
slowest of the slow, it just sounds so bad to say that about yourself. We all know you are, but you ain't got to
No,
say it to yourself. It's self-defeating. It's not good, and
it's
it's really making me not want
entertainment.
to say that about you.
It's
What's
entertainment.
entertaining? What's entertaining is if you came up here to roast Lovely Love, and now you are so
Right.
caring and concerned. See,
I
you can't
know,
even
right?
troll her.
Yeah,
You can't be mean 24 hours in the
I
day.
can't
Maybe
be.
we got you in that 24th hour.
I know. See,
Lord, my
Radicule,
God.
you see through me. And I'm getting ready to draw your ass in the damn wheelchair. Look, now I can't even do that anymore.
Now I'm about to go to the
That's
airport
it.
in a
See,
wheelchair. Girl, don't play with
That's
me.
that's good for you. See, at least I didn't get a picture of you fat. I know views of you is views of you is mad for this screen thing the
Go ahead, show it.
screensaver that I'm using. And now she was gonna sit up here and draw me in a wheelchair on
Draw
live
you in a
TV.
wheelchair.
Look, your boobs are sitting straight up. It ain't like your boobs are sagging. Remember when you broke your
I
ankle?
know that.
Oh my
You
God, that
remember when you
picture.
broke your ankle?
I
Yeah.
know
Oh my
you
God,
that
hair
picture.
and everything.
Look at her boobs are nice and perky. You know, it could have been some shivered up bosoms hanging. See, I didn't do you like that, of you.
I know. But anyway,
I
love,
didn't.
I'm gonna get
I
off here.
didn't
I
do
got
the
something to do,
picture. I
but
didn't do
lovely
the
love,
picture.
yeah, please. I mean, it just sounds self-defeating for you to say, "Yeah, I'm slow." Everybody think I'm slow, you know. And I really was coming on here to be
It's
funny
called
about it.
feeding the kids. It's called feeding them. You know,
Well,
I
what?
know the difference between YouTube and real life. I get on
No, you
here.
don't. I don't think you do, lovely love. No, you do
Oh,
not.
Lord Jesus, you gonna tell me how I think?
Of
Well,
Cruiser
listening to you babble and saying the fuck shit that you say, pretty much most people know how you
If
think.
you look into it like that, you might be fucked up.
What?
Did I stutter?
See right there. She has like 4 catchwords, and
Wait
she
a minute.
always
If you
says the
look
same
into what I say
catchphrase.
on YouTube,
She doesn't even add
then I
to the
can already
conversation.
separate
No,
YouTube
I
and
can't.
real life.
Okay, go ahead and be slow, bitch. Be slow all you want to be. Talk about
Oh
your
my
motherfucking
Lord.
slow, okay?
Girl, I'm so
Go
goddamn
ahead,
Oh,
slow.
Miss
girl.
Cruz.
Go
Tell
ahead.
Chad,
me
Miss
when I
Cruz
start
alive,
gallon that
y'all.
baby.
Let me go.
Miss
Tell
Cruz
me.
alive.
I'm not doing
Y'all
slow.
didn't even say bye to Miss Cruz. Bye, Miss Cruz. I didn't even see that
I
you
know. Miss
dropped.
Cruiser just dropped off. I don't know if she got a phone call. She ain't say goodbye. She ain't writing the chat in the back. Okay, bye, Miss Cruiser. Thank you for coming up. I
Yes,
know you
And then,
probably
oh
busy
God.
at work.
Miss Pam just left too. Where she go?
Because she's slow.
Oh, yeah. Are you hear that,
Lovely
Pam?
love. Lovely love. She gonna hit this panel again and cuss you out,
You want to
lovely
play with
love.
me? Shit, we all slow in this
She
motherfucker.
gonna cuss you out, lovely love. Why you say that? She gonna cuss you out.
I don't
Pam,
care. I don't care.
sorry, y'all. Cruiser snuck off. Okay, Pam ain't got nothing to say after Lovely Love called her slow. Now, now there's that.
Somebody always cuss my ass out. I don't give a damn. I'll be sitting up there cracking the fuck up. I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna get you one day. I'm gonna get you one day. I've been and forgot about the whole shit. So, girl, I got life to deal with. I mean, and my life is so wonderful at my age, and I appreciate it. And I get on here and act a goddamn fool, and
Okay.
that's what I do.
So what is our summary about this person who's paying for their trips? Do you guys believe it, or is the I okay? A lot of people don't even believe this trip is going to come off on Ness and Lemon's side at this point. Do you believe that they're going to cancel their trip entirely, or they're going to go? That's the first question.
I think they're going. I think they're going.
I think they're going to. I think they're going, but it's stipulations. Because now Brookton came back in the situation.
So Brooke is going.
Has Brooke made a video? I hear all this anticipation she's trying to build up about her coming live, but she doesn't realize nobody likes to hear her talk and drone on about the nothingness that she talks about. Nobody's there for that.
What she
All
said
this,
on her community wall, she said that she was coming back, because she was, she had healing wounds, HEELING, healing wounds.
So she got a pedicure.
That's how she spelled it on the. I thought healing
She got
wounds was HEALING,
so
but
she got
I
a
digress.
pedicure. So she got a pedicure and got all the crack and gunks off of her feet in the healing rooms. Is she spelling it that way?
I mean, I think she's supposed to be going live today because she said she's going live to address. I don't know if she addressing the nation because she when I read it, it was like she was saying she was coming to address the nation, like the president address us.
Child,
So
ain't nobody want to hear that.
I don't know.
Is she gonna address that baby? Is that
I was
what
just
she gonna
say
address?
that. Oh Lord, that will be the perfect thing to come back out. If Brooke want to come back out and be like, you know what, I lied. Let her get all the backslash. We all didn't have backslashes for real, for real.
And she
Come
got
Go ahead.
press on big toenails, and then she got all of her those cracks in her heel scrubbed off. So she wants to show us her healing wounds and her fake Lee press on nail big big toenail. So
Press on
we're
the
gonna
face.
see. Yeah,
She have a press on the face.
Child, Brooke, nobody cares enough about it. Just say what you're going to say. And she missed being up on a panel. So mm, and Ness needs somebody to deflect on because the ones that she's had on it are not giving. So I can see Ness letting her up on the panel and all being well because Lolo, just nodding her head up and down and giving those little noise of agreement. It's not working. Who else? Shakimi has cussed her out, so obviously that's not going to be working anyway. Intrinsic doesn't come up there anymore as much as she used to. So Ness, who has gotten so lazy in her commentary, may need Brooke to come up there and fill the void that is on her channel. So I could see her being back up on Ness's and them chatting away about absolutely nothing. Because Brooke ain't
she should come on our channel.
Brooke is not going to do anything to go on her live, go on her channel, and she be good to do it on this one. That's the most people are going to want to see and what position she's taking. But after tomorrow, it's long hard work, and I don't think that she's up to that. She's up to and don't forget, Big Sexy has invited to Brooke to join her over on her channel because she's a lazy motherfucker as well in her commentary. So Big Sexy has invited the can't finish talking, can't shut up for a instance Brooke to come over there and be filler on her channel as well. So she does have other place to go besides Ness. Let's be clear.
That's true. That's very true.
Well, do you think when she goes live today, you think she's going to address whether or not, the baby situation, whether or not she has a baby or she doesn't have a baby? You think she will address that?
She's going to totally ignore that. She's going to totally ignore that and talk about what people did to her and this, that, and the other. She's going to totally ignore the baby situation.
Yeah, she's going to turn in on Vegas trip and pills and all them motherfuckers that we don't give a fuck about. But yeah, she's going to do that. I agree.
Okay. So she's not going to say anything about whether or not she has a baby or not.
I don't know.
The best she's gonna say is y'all was talking about my kids. That's what she's gonna say. Period. And I don't bring my kids on here. That's what she's gonna say. But Malik was the one who was talking about challenging you to turn on the camera and show your baby. See, it wasn't we. It was Malik. That's why you got. That's why you had it fit.
I was hoping. I don't know, Ronica. I was hoping if it wasn't true, I was hoping that Brooke would just come on and be honest and and direct and tell the people no, it's not true, and explain it a little bit more if it's not true. That's what I was hoping.
I was with you. I promise you I was. I was like, Brooke, please come out and tell these people some shit. And she just
and if it's a possibility she may have been going through something and that's why she came up with the storyline. I don't know. I was hoping, she could explain a little bit in detail. I mean, even though I'm sounding shady on here, I actually like Brooke, which is, like I might sound shady, but I do. I actually enjoy her at times. At
I
times.
never enjoyed it. All that
Well,
talking and
you know what?
sucking on food as she talk, and all these stories about herself that don't mean anything to the content, diverting content to talk about her non-existent life and her. It was just
Yeah,
too
but
much, and
I
it was
really did.
too delusional. It's just too delusional. All this stuff she was saying. If you want to do affirmations, don't come on a panel to do affirmations to make yourself feel. Do affirmations off the panel. Spend a little time off the panel to have time to do affirmations in the mirror. It was just batty. It was just
I know, but I like Brooke because she will get on
Yeah,
camera.
see,
She,
Fem, that's what I was thinking. I'm sorry, lovely love. I apologize. Go ahead.
no, go. You could go. Okay.
No, I was agreeing with Fem. I was just agreeing with what she said. That's why I was like, I'm
okay.
on the fence too. But
Okay,
I'm a
so
hush.
are we
Go
talking?
ahead.
Are we talking about the baby that she actually lost? Was that baby before her youngest son?
I think she.
Oh
Well,
no! I want to know if that baby was lost before Carter, her youngest son.
yeah, it was before.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay. I thought it was after.
I that's why I'm asking. Okay, so are is
Y'all don't
okay.
understand that Brooke came on my live first. She was over there.
No. We're not moving from this
Okay.
place right now. We're not moving from this place right now. Is anybody in think that the baby was lost after her youngest son? Because
But I'm telling
if
you, the
if
baby happened before her. The little girl
okay,
that passed away was before Carter.
if that baby that she lost, the little girl she lost was before her youngest son is about 10 years old. So the best that I can say is that she needs to go get counseling for that, and she needs to acknowledge that what she did was dishonest, and she needs to go get counseling to deal with those feelings that she's having about that that is a tragic event in her life. But no, at this point in the game, she needs to understand if that is the reason that she's trying to say she did that, she still needs to get some counseling in her life. But I don't believe that she is would even be able to connect the one and the two, because I personally believe without counseling in her life, she still is going to come out back on here and pretend that this baby is real. That if she hasn't gotten counseling and she did this whole thing, what would make her tell the truth? She is invested in this lie. If is because of the tragedy, she still ain't got no counseling. Nothing is going to change if that is the reason she did this lie. So she needs to get counseling for it. That's all I can say. It is what it is. She's a liar.
Well, I must say we all need counseling here on YouTube. We all do.
Well,
Um,
that's your opinion, but she definitely
Lovely
had
love.
a
I have a
traumatic thing in
therapist,
her
honey.
life.
I have a therapist. Do you?
yeah, my husband.
Honey, your husband ain't your therapist.
Yes.
I have a therapist.
Yes, he do. But some bitches need a nut out of this some motherfucking shit. You hear me?
Okay, lovely. Okay.
When you get that nut, your brain release.
No.
Lovely love. Why
Okay.
do you think sex is everything, girl? Sex isn't
Because it
everything.
is. Shit feel goddamn good. What?
Love, you said your husband needs a therapist.
Yeah, he do. Fuck with me. He do. Nah, I be fucking with y'all though. Nah, for real, for real. On some serious note, if y'all would, I don't talk behind the scenes with no one, but if I did, you would really understand me. But this YouTube. We get on here and do our shit. Nobody really don't know my real life. I put it on here a little bit, but you really don't.
Okay. Okay, we're not talking about your life. We was talking about
Okay, I'm
Brooke.
gonna drop down and I'm gonna be in the clouds and I'm gonna listen to
No,
you.
no, you can stay, but like stay on topic, lovely love.
She
Girl,
just
I
wants
didn't
you to stay.
exercise today and all kind of shit. I'm chilling.
Lovely. She just wants you to stay on topic. She's not saying that you have to leave. Oh, church lady,
Okay.
I hope you feel better. She said she has the Rona. Y'all need to be
Oh
careful
my
out here
God.
because the Rona is coming back, y'all. So be careful.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
feel
it
that
never left. It never left. Actually, it
I
really
feel
never.
what the numbers going up. It seems like the numbers are going up. Yeah, it never left. You're absolutely right, lovely love. Because
yes.
I feel that on mask. I don't care if people think I look crazy or not.
Yeah, start wearing your mask again. Hey, ODS. Hey, everybody who came in. Miss Gwen, AKD. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, you guys need to start wearing your mask. You know, I have tons of masks, those surgical masks and things. Yeah, and I was like, I'm gonna start wearing these things again because yeah, this shit is getting out of hand. I heard so many people talking about they have been getting it. So I have a lot of tests and everything. So yeah, I'm scared of this getting this Rona thing. So y'all better um you know, take precautions and make sure you don't be touching all that stuff. I don't touch that stuff if I can. Avoid touching all those doorknobs and everything. Wash your hands and utilize your sanitizers. Okay, people, wash your hands and utilize your sanitizers.
I caught it twice. I got a shot and everything, but I caught it twice. Or that's what the people told me that I had. Um, it's your immune system like break down like real bad. That's what happened to me. And they was like, "Oh, you got corona." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Now, how
And
did Jay Wilson? Hold on, how did Jay Wilson get effed up? Somebody came in saying Jay Wilson got effed up.
I don't know.
Oh God, Miss Gangsta Boo. That's that same old troll, Miss Bitch. That bitch Vivian think I'm dumb. Okay, they came on okay. What Vivian wants your your social security number, your credit card number, and $60 cash app to register. Okay, we heard the story. Simone, hi Simone. I'm so proud of you, Simone. Let's give it Simone. Wow. It makes no sense. What's the difference in paying for Lemon? He's a man if they can't pay for Shakim.
You don't know me.
Shakim is very disrespectful and he may have offended somebody. Lemon is just an idiot and he is maybe less offensive to some people, but I don't know how. You're welcome. I hope you're feeling better. I hope your leg is feeling much better and go out there and do the damn thing. But Simone, I must be honest with you, bitch. I think you running the play, bitch. I don't think nothing wrong with your motherfucking leg. You sit out there and before the whole fucking event start, you do a little cheap ass tumbling exercise on the floor, and all of a sudden you can't go out, bitch. You full of shit, bitch. You already know you are prepared, and you know that you have more harder routines and everything. So now that ain't enough. You want all the attention to be on you, and that's why you sit up there and make it seem like you hurt your calf and you can't put your foot on the ground because it's
Really,
not enough
Monica?
attention to be put on you. So it's a play, Simone. I think you're doing a play and you want all the attention and you want extra, and for them to say, look, she did so fabulous and she's injured. It's not enough to just do fabulous. You want to be seen as doing fabulous and injured to boot.
What's wrong that she
Look
did that?
at
Because
you.
remember, they did. I mean, Mary Lou Renner did the same thing, right? Didn't she do the same thing?
What the fuck who the fuck you think put her on to the play, Miss Kobe? Mary Lou said it's not going to be enough to be perfect. You're going to have to go on and give them something extra. You're going to have to act like you're endured and pushed through your pain to have this perfect performance at the, I'm just bullshitting. Okay, Simone Biles, I
But
don't think
look,
it's a.
well, speaking of Simone Biles, I can't believe that people are still making a big deal about her hair.
I didn't see anything wrong with her hair. I
Me
thought that
either.
she had a loose ponytail. I did see something about Simone Biles' packs snap back about her hair, but I didn't see anything wrong with her hair. She had a loose ponytail. She didn't have it wasn't all greased back and slicked back, and had all them little clips that we used to wear in the 1980s, some old metal clips that clips down. She didn't need that. She didn't have all those layers in her hair. That's why she didn't have a million of them clips in. What was the problem with her hair? Absolutely nothing. So why would she even address that?
I guess trolls were. I guess trolls were trolling her about her hair, but she was basically saying it was hot as hell. She said on the bus they didn't have no AC, so of course her hair was going to sweat out. It was hot as hell there. That's what she was basically saying.
It's child by. I've used something about the baby hair. Yeah. I was just being facetious. I had came yesterday and I had said that I had. Are you done? I came yesterday and I said that when we watched it, when I saw her get hurt, I said, is this a play? And I put that narrative out there because everything that in the beef sector is a play. So I told my husband that, and he was like, "What would make you say something like that?" And I said, because you have to reanalyze everything that you see in the beef sector to see if it's real or if it's a play. I was being facetious. I was, making a joke. I don't think that anything. I think that she is actually hurt. Next time you want to comment on a black girl's hair, just don't. The gold medalist said. Period. The black woman hair alone haters, flipping all over the place. So her hair is good. Yeah, I think that she wanted to be able to take her hair down, and she still have some body wave in her hair. That's why she didn't do that severe ponytail. She had. What is the problem? Is it like her hair came loose and flopped in her face? And what is the problem? Yeah, okay. So they do want to consider black hair, and they don't like how her hair is done, but they don't want to consider black hair when the black swimmers want to do that bigger swim cap that better holds their hair in that has more room in the swim cap for natural curly hair. Or they would prefer them to get it in however you have to get it in, even if you have to cut your hair, even if you take the swimming cap off and you losing a lot of hair in the swimming cap. See, they don't want to consider the black hair. They always are. It's always our hair is the problem. Get the fuck out of here. They tried to get that black natural skin swim cap regulated in the Olympics, the last Olympic, because those tight swim caps were too tight. That's not what they are used to swimming in, because they have big curly hair, and they could not get those caps used, and they had to use the tiny ones that they never ever use. So it's always something about it's wrong with black hair. You notice.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then people were also saying, well, how did her husband get to come over there and stuff? Why isn't he in trainer cap? Because he made an agreement with them that he was going to go with his wife to see her at the Olympics. What the fuck? Leave that man alone. He said to support his wife. The fuck? Did you hear that too, Ronnie?
No, I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, people was making a big deal, like, well, why isn't he at training camp? How did he, how did he get to go over there to support his wife and stuff? And he made an agreement with the Detroit Lions that he was going to go over there to support his wife at the Olympics. What's wrong with that? That a black man is showing up for his black wife?
God forbid somebody show up for the black woman. That everything about that is wrong. Everything about that is wrong. So it's just crazy. I didn't even hear all that controversy. Um,
Mm-hmm.
mm, mm, mm. Yeah, so they have. Is there no other husband that took off work to be there with their wives and the for the Olympic Games? Okay, I of all of the women there, no husband took time off from their job to be there at their a paramount event in their wife's life. He's the only one. The only one of all the wives and husbands. I'm pretty sure some people got their some men got their husband there to experience this with them, to support them with them. So we just gonna talk about Simone Biles because you gotta chop her down a notch. You got to try to put some insecurities in her. Not she holds her head too high in winning these gold medals. So we got to take her down a peg. Get in her head for some dumb shit, and this is the only thing we can get in her head about. So, okay, what do you have to say
Oh, it's
about
for the
that?
Chicago Bears. Okay, see, I said the Detroit Lions. Thank you, Simone.
She said, "Get it right, chick. Get it
Yeah, I
right."
need to get it right. Oh, he got 2 days off to see me. Okay, thank you, Simone. I know it was something like that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Don't let him do you, Simone. So yeah, so I was being facetious. I think that maybe Miss Toby. Do you think that's the real Simone Biles in my chat?
Yeah, girl, just like when Five thought that was Wendy Williams in her chat years ago, remember?
Yes, I remember. I got the Olympian champion in my chat this morning, you guys. You guys, everybody speak to Simone Biles. Hey, Simone, girl, hey. After I read her for filth. The fact that there is no commentary about track and field athletes supports the fact that black folks still mad at black excellence took over in gymnasts. Yeah. Okay, the Bears are worse. No problem, Miss Toby. Okay, she said no
See,
problem,
see,
Miss Toby.
see, I don't know football. See, I mean, I know he a football player. See, I didn't even know what I thought it was the Lions he played for. See?
Okay, so what I'm going to ask my chat to do in honor of Simone Biles to show some love and throw some gold medals in the chat for Simone Biles. We want to give her flowers, and we want to encourage her because yeah, we want to. Where my medals at? You guys know where the medals are? Let's put some gold medals in the chat. Oh, here they are. Gold medals in the chat for Simone. Everybody put some medals in the chat for Simone. Somebody's in the back. Hold on. Let me see who this is. Okay. Let me make sure nobody is. A view is a view. A view is a
Yes,
view.
ma'am. Yeah,
How you
yes,
doing?
ma'am. I came up here 3 times, but I came up here because I got that joke that you did yesterday. That shit was fucking hilarious. You was like, and you got nerve to get on here and garner our support and sympathy and wrapping up that leg and dragging it around. I heard it when you did it yesterday. When you did it today, I guess people were like, what? That shit was
Mhm.
funny as fuck. I can see your husband saying, what the fuck are you talking about?
A click in the view, no silver medals, only gold medals
Right.
for Simone
Go.
Biles. No silver, no wire hangers, and no silver medals.
I can't help you, Miss Gangster. Yeah, your sense of humor is so fucking wicked. That shit was so funny. And then you
Yeah,
went on,
well,
and I forgot. I was like, "Oh shit, that's part 2 from yesterday."
yeah, that was part two from it yesterday. Since she was in here, I had to give her my my thoughts about
Yeah.
if it was a play or if it wasn't a play. So I initially thought it was a play, but then I realized, I mean, she couldn't even put her foot down on the ground. Simone has entered the chat, girl. Yes, girl.
You have come up, Miss Ronnie Q. Just
Yeah.
to think, you were just a regular YouTuber the day before she came up. Now you are an Olympic YouTuber. You've got Olympic stars, gold medals, people that are still performing on your goddamn platform.
I got Black Girl Magic in the chat, and Miss Gangsta Boo is such a ghetto ratchet hoe that she's still talking about what Jay Wilson asking about to get on that old fucking Vegas trip with her. Gangsta Boo, don't you see Black excellence in here? Don't be over here talking about Jay Wilson and Vivian scamming you, trying to get your social security card and your credit card to go to that old rickety rack trip at Las Vegas. We got excellence in here. You're
You know,
embarrassing me.
you know who the avatar picture of the Gangsta Boo? You know who that picture is?
Lady T, what's her name?
Yeah, sister somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sister T. Yeah,
Sister
yeah.
T.
I know who that is.
It's
Yeah.
Sister T.
that's messy as fuck. Bitch, man.
She said, bitch, where? Right here. Right here. We got Black excellence in the house. Goddamn. In case you have some couth about you, you old motherfucking hood rat. Fuck you, bitch. Simone, don't play. Do not play these hood rat bitch any attention. We got some ghetto bitches around here. Hold on, you guys talk. Let me wake my husband up.
Oh my god, this has been hilarious. This has been a hilarious morning. Hey,
Yeah,
Cricket.
beans and cornbread. That's Sister T in a avatar picture. Yeah, that's her. I said, "Oh my lord, she's
I
an
know.
interesting looking woman, huh?"
I know. I had to look twice. I was like, oh my goodness. Uh-oh, videos gonna be made. Videos will be made today.
What about what? Somebody having her picture?
Well, the
Mhm.
videos better be made about the motherfucking troll. That's who the video better be made about, because shit, it is what it is.
It
We
is what
got
it is.
company.
Can I just say something? And I know this might be a little off topic, but Red Wings, you are weird as fuck.
Uh-oh.
What happened of you? I mean, what happened, Miss Toby?
I didn't do it this time, Miss Ronnie Q. Go ahead, Miss
He's
Toby.
weird sometimes. I don't know. Earlier he was talking about something in the chat, and we weren't even talking about nothing like that. We was talking about something else. He's just weird to me. What's wrong with him?
He's giving roses. I'm giving roses and
He can
diamonds.
shove those roses up his motherfucking ass.
With or without the thorns.
With.
Oh my God. Hey, Khaki, how you doing?
Child, we wilding out. We okay. Don't even listen too hard. We wilding out right now. We got celebrities in the house. Okay.
See, look, Simone said, "I'm gonna dip on that." You ran Simone. Simone, are you still here? Miss Toby didn't mean it. Miss Toby had to, she led a life where she had to deal with rough people in her professional life. So please do not take. Miss Toby had to be rough with men in her. And no, she was not a what is that called? A dominatrix. What is it?
Dominatrix.
Dominatrix either. She just did tricks, but she was not a dominatrix.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna get you, Monica. I'm gonna get you.
She was feisty. She started out feisty this fucking morning. I'm gonna tell you that. Did you notice? I know the people in the audience noticed because we was talking about your ass while you was up here reading, doing your selective reading of the comments. We noticed that shit, and that's why your goddamn mods came fucking late. They said we gonna boycott her. They came 35 minutes late. Okay.
No, I didn't see Coco's game. I don't Coco call
Who's
for
Coco?
game.
Oh, I didn't see that either.
I don't know what you're. Oh, tennis. No,
The
I
tennis
didn't see
player.
that.
The
No, I
tennis
didn't
player.
see that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I did see that. It's Miss Toby and Dominatrix. Uh-oh.
No, I'm not.
Dominatrix.
Yeah, that's not spelled right, but that's okay.
Okay. Okay. Now we have. Okay. Let me see what he said. Yeah, very sad. Too much pressure on her. Oh, she lost. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one who take mental
Queen of South London? I'll drag Toby.
Is that the one who takes
It's
mental?
It's Miss Toby.
Y'all ain't gonna be dragging Miss Toby because the whole chat will join in you, and you will be Gangsta Brew is my sister. This motherfucker got listen, Queen of the South, Gangsta Boo, and the other one. Please subscribe all of your fucking troll pages to my channel so I can get my 4,000.
I was dragging a fucking avatar picture.
Please subscribe under all of your troll pages and stay subscribed so I can get all. I need 9 more people to get to my 4,000 views. So everybody who has your troll pages in here, subscribe. Don't do Miss Toby, Queen of the South. Uh-oh. Miss Toby, you ready?
Ready for what?
You ready? Okay. Let me see. Hold on, Miss Toby. Red Wing.
Miss Toby, you go first. You got 2 minutes.
You don't tell me that I got 2 minutes.
Hold on.
You didn't tell me I go first and I got fucking 2 fucking minutes. Just for that, nigga. I ain't saying shit to you. Fuck you, bitch.
Okay.
Telling me I
you
got
made it. This is what I don't.
Who the fuck is you? Shut the fuck up.
Hold on, Red Ring Hockeys. Okay. I'm going to let you back up. But understand, you do not have any type of...
Telling me I got 2 motherfucking minutes. Who the fuck he think he is?
Excuse me, Miss Toby. This is my channel. You do not tell anyone how much time they have, and you have no essence about who goes first. So understand, this is not your channel. Okay, I'm going to give you a chance. Okay, go ahead, Red Ring Hockey. What do you want?
See, this is what I don't like. People will make an accusation, but then when someone gets challenged, they won't back it up. So if I'm weird...
Okay, I don't care what you like. See, what I said was you do not come up here and try to control who like you own my channel. So you don't have to like that. And if you don't like it, you can step down. But that was very rude of you. You mad at Miss Toby, you stay mad at Miss Toby, but don't come up here, disrespecting me. I'm shocked. Go ahead. What do you want with Miss Toby?
Miss Toby made an accusation. Now let's prove a point. I'm going on mute because I'm not going to talk all day, and I'm not going to be a dickhead and shout over everybody. Let's go.
It's your turn. It's your turn to go. I told you, what did you want with Miss Toby? It's your turn. You heard what she said.
I just said it. Maybe I'm on the delay. I don't know. But I said she made an accusation about me. So let's go.
No, I didn't make it. I made an opinion. In my opinion, you're a fucking weirdo. That's my motherfucking opinion. And I'm entitled to make my motherfucking opinion. So you know what? I'm not going to have a conversation with you. My opinion is that you're a fucking weirdo, and I said it, and fucking what?
Okay, so make your
And I'm not
my
responding to
opinion is
you,
you.
and that
Why
was
are
it.
you using so
And
much
that was it.
profanity? You can't
And that
address me
was
without the
it.
profanity.
Because I
You
can,
cannot
because I
address me
can,
with
because I
profanity.
can. You ain't my
Oh my God!
motherfucking
I
daddy.
swear.
You ain't my motherfucking man.
And
And you ain't my
okay.
motherfucking
Well, look.
father. So
At
the
least I
fuck what
stepped
the
to you,
fuck
right?
I can. So
I
I can.
stepped to
You
you.
are you in fucking women's faces all the time and women fucking business. What you need to do is mind your own motherfucking business, nigga. That's what the fuck you need to do. I'm sick of these sorry ass niggas. Go back to the fucking black fucking sector, you sorry ass bitch.
Can I speak now?
You can speak, but I'm not listening. How about that?
No,
How about
I'm
that?
asking
So
the
you're
show
gonna be
host. Can I
talking to
speak?
yourself,
Okay.
cause I'm about
Okay.
to drop down
No,
and I don't give a fuck.
stay up, Miss Tubby, stay up because you can okay, Miss Tubby left. Okay, you came up here and you had heard what she said. She gave her opinion and you said, she made accusation, so go on and talk. She had already talked. So what do you want to say? You're trying to get her into a conversation. She already said what she had to say. So what do you have to say about her feeling that you're a weirdo?
My
She
question
said
is,
that. No,
and
what do you
I'm
no?
weird. I'm
She's
about to
not
answer your
here to
question.
answer a
I'm
question.
answering your question though,
There's
Ronnie Q.
no
You're answering the question.
what
You
do
just
you
asked me a
want to
question.
no? I said what
My
I didn't
God,
ask I didn't
You can't debate black people.
I didn't ask you a goddamn thing. I said, what do you have to say to her in response to what she said to you? I'm not here to debate you. You came up to uh you came up to talk about what Miss Toby had said to you, but then I don't have a motherfucking question to answer you. I am clear on what her opinion is of you. So you come up here and tell her to carry on. She had already carried on. What did you have to say? You came up to have a debate about the shit. I can't debate how she feel about you. Where's the debate with me? Get the fuck out of here, red wing cock. I just can't. How am
This
I in
happened
this?
the other day, Miss Ronnie Q, when I was up here. Remember when we had that discussion? But I think it's because what he types in the chat, because he's been very vocal in the chat. And I always made my opinion about them damn capital letters and things like that. So Miss Toby Miss Toby does read the chat when she's on the platform. She does on the panel. She does read it. So she was, because I was reading what he was typing too. So she just said, "Can I tell you something? This might be changing. And you are weird."
Somebody said, "Is this Shaquem's daddy?" Lord have mercy. Okay,
Oh my
church lady,
God.
don't come up here. Don't come up here spreading your clap up here. I mean
Oh,
your Rona up here.
Oh, I came up here to ask Miss Toby to please come back.
Yeah,
Y'all were having a good time, a good conversation, and I was
I
really
don't.
enjoying it.
I Miss Toby may have had to go. She has to walk her dog in the morning too, so I don't know if she dropped down for that as well. Hey, just net.
Oh, well, okie dokie, and yes, I'm all right though.
How are you feeling though?
I'm all right. Day before yesterday and Sunday was horrible, but yesterday and today I'm feeling much better.
oh,
Oh,
good.
Yeah,
you rest and stay hydrated though,
I
and
definitely will. And I've been drinking that tea that you and Auntie Ronnie, you and Auntie Yaya told me about, that turmeric tea and ginger.
yeah,
Turmeric.
and
I can't say it.
there's also a thing where you can take some coarse, just cut the onion up real coarse, and
Mm-hmm.
you take some fresh garlic. some fresh ginger, and you put it in, the things that you put loose tea in when you don't have a tea bag,
Right.
and you and put some turmeric and some cayenne pepper in there, and you just let it seep in the boiling water, and for a bit, and you can make a big quart of it, and you drink it throughout the day, and that's supposed to help break up all of that congestion and
Yes.
phlegm in your lungs and stuff. And you can take maybe like 2 onions, maybe 3 things of garlic, a good piece of ginger, slice it up in there real coarse, and then just let it seep into the water, and then add your cayenne pepper and the turmeric, and then shake the big a quart size thing of it, and drink cups of that throughout the day. You can have it room temperature. You can have it hot. It doesn't matter. So that is also supposed to
I
help
want
you as
some
well.
of that because I don't
Yeah.
have an appetite. I can't taste anything unless it's sweet. So yeah, I can smell it. It's torture. I can smell it. It's just like advertising, but I can't taste it, baby.
Yeah, they say you can't taste it.
And that's torture.
Yeah, did somebody say Miss Rachel 703 said that fool said you can't debate black people. He sure did.
Thank you, his scriptures.
Well, you don't have the choice of addressing people who curse at you. There is no way in life that this is not a professional setting, so you're gonna get what you get, and if you're not able to converse or make your points, and you being the one who's standing, you not cursing, you're the only one who you can control and not cursing. So if you already been cursed, then why come up here to make somebody adhere to your rules that don't apply in the YouTube world? So you hear you on people's, you hear people curse all the time. You hear me curse all the time. So that is not something that rules out having a conversation. If you don't want to curse, you don't have to curse. You can get your point out without cursing. At this point in the juncture, she didn't feel like doing that. So does that make you unavailable to unaware or what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Does that make you not be able to get your point across without cursing? Oh, maybe I'm coming down with the Rona. I have been losing
let me
left
go.
and
Let me
right
go. I
and
love
right
y'all. Bye.
and left.
Where's my mask? I need my mask.
Oh my God.
I love y'all. I'm gone.
I feel better.
Thank y'all.
Okay, hold on. He said we are too old to not conduct ourselves as adults at 50.
I'm not 50. I'm 42. I'm what, 29. I've been
I'm
29
22.
for the last 14, 15 years like Ness. I'm 29.
I get it, God. Wait, God bless ignorance. Really?
I
God
get it.
bless.
God bless ignorance. God bless ignorance. Okay.
Is he related to Lovely Love? Oh, I'm
Is
sorry,
he
Lovely.
slow? Is he slow? Is you trying to ask it? Is he slow? Yeah, I mean, you came up here and you didn't understand the assignment. She had said what she said to you, and you came up here to tell her, well, go on and say what you got to say. She had said what she had to say. You were coming up here. You're supposed to, I'm giving you 2 minutes to say what you have to say. You ain't giving her shit. It's my channel. How you gonna give
That shit was
somebody
funny.
shit on my channel? You
He
were supposed
came
to
up
come
on
up here and say
95
what you had to
mega.
say.
95 mega high with the mic top. So you got 2 minutes.
You got 2 minutes. God damn. She had you crying to get up here for the 30-second womp. Did you really want 2 minutes of what she really had to say to you? Shit, I was trying to save your ass. Shit, that 30 seconds she gave you got you in your feelings. Shit. It's shit. You couldn't even get combobulated to respond to that 30-second read. You know goddamn well you wasn't gonna be able to stand no 2 minutes of her digging in that ass.
Right. Oh Lord. Oh my God. And it's still capping. He told me he could not, he caps because he can't see. But I'm gonna tell y'all, there is a thing at the top of the screen that you can adjust the magnification. Y'all know I'm half blind anyway. So, but you can make the screen bigger. You can make it. It's probably at 100, but you can make it 150 so you can see the letters better. But I'm telling you, when you are typing in all caps, you are waving a goddamn red flag to people, and that shit is offensive to some people. And you're not going to get the same response from some people that you're thinking by typing in all caps. That's all I'll keep saying. It looks like it appears that you're yelling. It appears that you are ignorant and don't have the goddamn time to even put down the cap lock and shift, and you don't understand the rules of debate. And then there's such things as periods, spaces, cap. I mean, I can't read no goddamn run on goddamn paragraph. I hate that shit. All capital letters. I see people cussing me out all the time. Be a one goddamn paragraph, no spaces, no nothing, all capital letters. And you think I'm supposed to read that shit? I don't think so.
Pam, I want to ask you
Ma'am.
something. Let's
Uh-oh.
get back to real subject. Uh, did you see Did you see the Money Muskrat made a reappearance? Oh, wait a minute, it's kind of
Yeah.
blending into you. Did you see the Muskrat
What?
made an appearance back
Yeah,
on YouTube? Now,
I
I don't
did.
think. I think it's kind of like the Brooke type of thing because it doesn't seem like they had any type of time to do any type of reflection. They were up on everything that was going on YouTube, which makes you think that they're in the sky. Of course, we know
Mhm.
that they were in the sky, and they came back with the same rhetoric and uh, uh,
Foolishness and madness and
yeah,
mayhem and
and
talking.
rush talking and I'm gonna tell everything and so absolutely nothing. So it seems like the only thing they had to do was slop some red mud on that wig of there that they plot on their head and came in thirsty looking for uh
Looking for some
what
damn
were they looking
attention
at?
or something. But Miss
Some
Ronnie, people get.
attention and some adoration and some
Mhm.
positive words. And then in the next live they went to, that they came back with another one of those regular dark black wigs on. So do you think it was a bust? And I heard that Room Shaker was asking her to go over to her channel, but she was a no show for Room Shaker. So did you see that? Did you
I
see
did. I
all of
did
that?
see it. And normally anything involving that lady, I don't watch because I can't. There's something about her that annoys the fuck out of me. But yeah, I did see it. I think I was somewhere and she popped up and I was like, should I just turn this off or should I color? And I said, no, let me just try to do both. So I did hear her on there and she sounded really lame. And you know what? She got off of here so motherfucking fast. See, because the waters got hot for her. So she got off and I guess the grace period is now. What is the grace period? A month? I don't know, and so now she's coming back on. But she was not. She was lackluster, boring, and just trying to ease her way back up in there. Then she gave
Uh,
some damn political conversation that I was like, "What the fuck is the goddamn fake ass notary guy? Who cares, bitch? Shut up, God." I mean, it was just boring.
well, I'm glad that beyond the morning show, people are trying to give political commentary as well. Be great, people, be great. Okay, so was it factual commentary or was it conjuncture
It
about
was
what?
it was regurgitated bullshit that she's heard everybody else say. You know how a lot of these people get on here and just repeat old fucking dumb shit, illiterate
Okay.
shit. Nothing that's anything that's thought provoking or anything they could put together themselves. It's always been the same old shit. So she just got on here adding to that madness, and it was nothing. It wasn't entertaining. It wasn't thought processing, and probably people couldn't even understand what the fuck she was saying because she speaks so goddamn fast. Now I know I
But
do too. But
But was it on Big Six's channel that went down, or was it on her bestie who her bitch, who had a whole live saying that don't vote, it doesn't matter. Where did she give this political commentary? Was it here? Did she turn around and say to her bitch, it is important to vote for because of X, Y, and Z? Or, was it on Big Six's channel? Do you remember?
Well, okay, I don't watch Big Sexy too much, but I heard that she had on a a queen size bed sheet that was tie dyed that had eyelashes on it, so I had to go watch over there. I don't think it was that one because I don't watch that one too much, but I did watch Pizza Lady because I was over there. I even interjected a little bit in the conversation, but I go over there when I ain't got shit else to do because it is kind of fucking
So
hilarious. So I think it was Pizza Lady.
okay, so there's that. So I hope she save the conversation to the pizza ladies while she sitting back gossiping in the cut and trying to do plays and stuff, that she find it important to tell the pizza lady why it's important for her to vote, since she's doing videos saying that don't vote, it doesn't make a difference. So yeah, anything else you want to add, Pam?
No, ma'am. I've been, thank you so much for entertaining my fool la la today. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go so you can say goodbye to your guests. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Ronnie Q.
Oh, thank you for
I'm
being
still
here. I
going to
had
draw
a
you I'm
ball.
still draw a picture of your ass. I
I
swear
don't
I
care,
am.
girl. I don't care, girl. Girl, be great. Pam does draw great. Okay, I'd like to thank Babs for coming up, Miss Cruiser for coming up, uh, Miss Toby, A View is a View, and there was one more person. Babs, A View is a View, Miss Toby. That's all, I think. If I forgot someone, please forgive me for forgetting you. Okay, and also, you, Huzzies, I would like to thank Simone Bales was in my chat this morning. Can you believe it? Simone Bales was in my chat this morning. Can you believe it? I'm not kidding. I'm gonna go through the don't erase your comments, Saman Bales. So my husband said, get out of here. No, she was really in my chat and she was chatting. See, it wasn't a play. It was not a play. So thank you guys all for coming out here and being with me. I appreciate you. If you want to Lovely Love. I knew it was someone else. Lovely Love. Thank you, Lovely Love, for being here. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. Uh, why you not at work, Red Wing Hockeys? Okay, maybe he lives on the West Coast in his before work hours. Thank you, very Carrie. Okay, so I want to thank everyone for coming out. Oh, and let's not forget Church Lady. Church Lady came up as well. So that's all the people. Thank you for joining. Have a great day. Hey, do you guys want to do? I had such a fun time on that members live. Uh, I owe you guys another one. So I am going to. What is today? Is Wednesday. Let's make it for this weekend. We're going to do another members live this weekend and we're going to have some fun. We had a lot of fun in the members eye. Miss Toby's like, I refuse. Hey, Miss Queenie, I refuse to get up there. UNC girl, oh, okay, dragging in at the end of the show, like clockwork. Okay. If you miss Yaya, tell Yaya to do a live. Come over here talking about you miss Yaya, you ain't miss me, and your ass don't even come over here to the end of the show, but you ain't miss me. You coming over here talking about you miss Yaya. How dare you? That Yaya, when you going live, girl? Let's see if Yaya is going live. Good morning, Purple Peach. Let's see. I saw you yesterday. I'm old news. Sorry I'm late. Y'all know I be working. No, I'm talking to UNC girl. Okay, so Yaya may or may not be going. Okay, bad weave. I miss you too. You you all are going live next week. Well, we're asking about when you're going live, Yaya. Yeah, and UNC girl, it's about time for another holes with heart. We can't get so much stuff going on in the sector, and we not hear y'all shady opinions of what's going on. So it is time for you guys to go live too. Okay, Yaya's not going live until next week. So, host with heart, you guys gonna have to pull your weight and get some content out here. Okay, maybe this weekend, Yaya. Yeah, Yaya. You, Yaya, is your sound still messed up? Okay, so we don't have a committed live from host with heart. So let's look out for the notifications. Uh, Ho's been on the stroll. Hose. I hope you didn't went on the stroll like Ness was and uh uh snatch some old lady from the rehab center to go on the stroll with you so she can pay for your hotel with her SSI money and then have enough money to buy the party favors in the beginning of the month, and then when you got lazy and not want to go on the stroll, you then absconded with a pimp and left the old lady in the old sea hotel to fend for herself. I hope you didn't do that. See, because in a year or so, you're gonna be in tears when the old lady goes to meet her maker, and you remember how poorly treated that old woman. You didn't do that, did you, UNC girl? I would never. Okay. I'm just making sure. All right. Leave the old women in there to make to put lids on belly on jelly cans. Leave the old women in rehab. Okay. I don't pass out on live either. Oh yeah, yeah, that was a thing. But let's not. I totally forgot about that. You're gonna remind people of all the things, all the surly things that that person. Ho's been making jelly. Mm-mm-mm. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry I didn't have too much to talk about, but the people have been on mute. The people have been going on mute. So if you want to find out where Shakimi was actually reading the guy's Nest for Filth, I don't know where his channel is. So you're gonna have to scout around to find that. And Lemon also read Shikimi for fifth last night. So that's the only thing if you want to hear that. So the Shikimis in the Nest camp is fighting since he's not getting a free trip. Okay, thank you guys. And if you want to support Honest Row and Shikimi to go on the trip, you only have the option to cash out Shikimi. So there's that. All right. And have a good day. I'll see you in the YouTube streets. Bye bye. Hold on. Hold on. Bitch, you brought your ass back in here 40 minutes. Hold on. Oh, hold on. So she really came back up here an hour. How long this 2 this I live in 3 hours, and you came up in here talking that dumb shit over 2 hours ago. And then when you hear me say all my goodbyes, and you gonna come up in here and no answer to that matter. Where's your answer to that affirmative action question, bitch? No, I ain't no answer to no Madam X question, bitch, because I ain't seen no Madam X question. Bitch, do your research. Research that you had absolutely nothing to add to the motherfucking commentary when I was talking about what the fuck I was talking about. You couldn't answer about your motherfucking bullshit that you came up in here talking about affirmative action and Lyndon B. Johnson, but you couldn't expound on anything that's happening in 2024 that also you didn't have anything to talk about when I actually did talk about why we still have to fight to keep these affirmative actions on the book with all these conservative judges being put in by the conservative party. But where's your answer to any of that, bitch? The fuck out of here. All right, guys, I'm gone.
Last night on the immigration issue. Let's take a listen to that.